Hi guys, Rando Gamer with our next session of The Adventures of the Standing Bear. This is session 17, which finds the party in the Temple of Pelore up in the Meadow Peaks after they have been confronted by a vampire. Specifically, this vampire is Sebastian, which is an offspring of Ambrosia and knows Cassandra specifically. They had learned during the end of the last session uh, that there was some sort of siphoning device, and we get more in the weeds here with what exactly is going on and a pretty massive combat encounter. This is one of the longer sessions, and probably 95% of it is a combat encounter involving the vampires here in the temple. So, pretty interesting session, closing out a decent amount of the Phoenix arc and leading straight into our vampire Cassandra arc. Um, if you like the session, make sure to give it a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all my content, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever my new stuff comes out. But without further ado, here is session 17 of Adventures of Standing Bear.
Okay, so the last time we left off the Fellowship of the Standing Bear, they had returned their from their travels up north at the Magi Circle to make a quick pit stop in Windshire to pick up Quentin because it was theorized between Mhox and Fia that he could be potentially connected to all this, at the very least be able to help. Um, there was also a lot of through that winter, about a week worth of travel. It was extended only by a slight amount because of the snow that was starting to sort of accumulate. And over the next couple of days of traveling, you all would experience what effectively would be the first cold winter day, snow day of the winter season. Um, but the further south that you all traveled, the warmer it got, and by the time you're in Windshire, all the precipitation in the clouds falls as rain because of the elevation. During that trip, a lot of significant conversations had taken place between a lot of the crew members, and it all really starting off with uh, Engless and Cassandra having the conversation about like what it means to sort of commit to each other in the sense that they're suggesting by their actions, and kind of like you know Cassandra really making it clear like it shouldn't you like our relationship shouldn't become between your leadership and what decisions you make and all this and that, and you know eventually that conversation leading to Endless wanting to talk to Zaph about it. Just more or less get his blessing. Eventually having that conversation. Before, though, Fia ended up fucking almost dying right out of the gate. She like was tossing and turning in pain and clutching at her stomach, falling to the floor, her internal flame almost going out completely, being saved in the moment only by a very exhausted, drained Zaphreal. Fia was able to come to because of some spiritual cord shenanigans, and I believe some fate points were spent to sort of persuade the situation in a positive manner. Um, but with that being said, it sort of came to a conversation with Zaphriel and Fia, and coincidentally with Mox, I believe, even having a similar conversation about how Fia needs to sort of reconnect with her spiritual self to maybe find out some potential paths forward to figuring out what the hell is going on with her. Um, with that being said, let's see here. Uh, Endless ended up having a conversation with Zaphriel about um, kind of what had happened between him and Cassandra, and so the timeline of things. And at first, Zaphreal expressing immediate and appropriate amount of concern because of like potential maybe Cassandra wasn't in the right state of mind, or like things weren't, whatever. Endless able to like, no, we've talked about this, everything's kosher, and Zaphreal kind of at that point being much to Endless's shock, more concerned about like the type of commitment it would be to be with someone who doesn't die, and like if he had considered potentially being turned because of this, and and if not be turned, the emotional sort of hardship and consequence that you would experience, because your life is pennies compared to how long Cassandra has potentially to live. And all of that sort of culminating in more or less the blessing of Zaphreal. And he said, like, if there was, after rewatching and listening to it, I can't tell if Zaphreal in the moment was specifically referring to like a marriage, or the turning of him being ceremonialized, or whatever, if that's the right word to use.
It could be one and the same. It was more in meta context. Zaphreal can cast ceremony to like officiate like a joining of souls.
I see.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Anyways, after which, let's see here. Am I missing anything else on the ship? I know there was some minor communication with Tesla. I know that Zaphreal spoke to Tesla in Celestial, and in a response, he replied in Celestial the phrase "family." You guys also, after talking to after Endless and Mhox sort of mildly interrogating Tesla on where he's from, what he's trying to do, it seemed that Tesla was confused about like his home, and it's hard to sort of read the sort of construct with your natural level of insight, but it seems that he's trying to look for his home that seems like around the corner, but the further he goes, it's not. He doesn't know, Anything else on the ship that I'm missing?
Nothing major. We got
Okay.
confirmation that Throg is also a follower of Core. They just called him something different.
Oh, yes.
And Mhox had mentioned that we should probably bring Quentin for future stuff, since that connection between Melora and Pelore seemed vital in every reading that we had.
Right.
I believe Throg also reverted back to his actual form.
Yes.
Yes, that is indeed true. Okay. After which, you guys briefly met up in Windshire to pick up Quentin, and when you got there, associates of Raiden had been there, very shocked to see Via alive, and as you quickly gathered in the war room, you were met with a very sort of standoffish and unimpressed Quentin that was kind of giving off the sort of vibe of not necessarily trusting your guys' ability to keep Fia safe. And not only did Mhox sort of bring that down pretty fast, with everybody chiming in, sort of humbled Quentin in the moment. And after telling him sort of like what had happened, and the whole reason why they're there is to pick him up in the first place, as he was so insistent as to come now, you all sort of got... Hold that thought. Anyways, So after kind of settling all those fires,
Oh, the other thing on the ship, uh, Cassandra was working on a shadow weave for Zaphreal.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
One thing happens. What I think this was at the war table too, or this might have been at the dinner. But eventually the group had met up, and Mox had sort of started. I can't remember how the conversation.
Well,
got
Cassandra
started.
had kind of apologized to start.
Oh yes, yes. Apologized about the whole incident, and Zaphreal kind of explained, like, there's no need to like give forgiveness. We all sort of understand, and that sort of devolved a little bit into the whole monster complex conversation. At which point, Mox had sort of really again come down with a bit of the truth hammer, kind of being a little bit tough love, just like Endless had been a couple nights prior. And in the conversation, it really got hammered on the head of this whole monster complex that Cassandra has, and like how it's tied to Ambrosia, and the there's it was a beautiful moment that Cassandra had come to a point that like her she now at least recognizes that there is a path of growth here, and there's light at the end of that tunnel, unlike the tunnel that she's trying to go through now, which is, to put simply, the path of revenge. It's more nuanced than that, but with some of that emotional development happening, the next day would be spent traveling. Another fate point would be used to ascertain the location of this Phoenix Temple that's somewhere located in the Meadoff Peaks. After only a few days of flying, you were able to not only find the location, but the airship was able to drop you all off at the tip of the mountain. But because of unfavorable terrain, the airship would not be able to land anywhere near the top of the mountain, and in fact would have to go land somewhere towards the base. With all of that being taken into account, one by one, the Fellowship of the Bear descended from their airship down to this what appears at first as like a small, like narrow canyon. Like I think of what are the canyons called that are blocked off now that you can't? The Narrows in Utah. It's like a canyon walls that are like 80 feet plus tall, that are like maybe arm's length, shoulder length
Slot
apart.
canyons.
Yeah, they're exactly. And it's a small slot canyon that leads into what would eventually open up to a small valley between some of the peaks of the mountains that you are up top of. And you would all slowly, with your investigative and perceptive skills, be able to find out that not only are there blood trails and signs of people being here recently, there is also what's the word?
Vampire territory.
Yeah, there were marks of vampires, of symbols like sort of crudely dashed into what is this essentially ancient stone temple, desecrating it. Moving further in, you would soon discover it opens up into this large chamber, which is not going to match the dimensions of the map that I made.
Sure.
And that's just a natural consequence because of what I rolled the dice. That's what I did. So keep in mind, this chamber itself is maybe 80 feet long at most and 40 feet wide. It's a large oval shape with at the back of the wall of the sort of chapel, if you will, is the impression of a large phoenix that, from wingspan at most, is probably about 25 to 30 feet, and it's impressed into the stone wall that sits at the back, with large braziers that sort of go decorate around the room. In the center, however, there is a pool that you imagine was much, much deeper in times past, but at this point has been drained up by what seems to be some sort of, what you guys would soon figure out, vampiric mechanism that looks like some sort of Celtic knot that floats above the golden pool that's only about 4 feet wide. And within this Celtic knot are 2 or 3 long proboscis-like tendrils that come down and sort of slurp up this water that is then generated into what looks like a basketball-sized sort of glass rose that sort of glows with a ruby red sort of blood, sort of beautiful, rich red color. At which point, Cassandra and Throg immediately go to intercept this device by essentially trying to pull it off or push it away as much as they could. And as they both combined their strength and their rage to pull and pull, it did not come loose. And in fact, the rose started to sort of glow an even brighter red color, at which point the room was flooded with all sorts of different vampire, at which the one who is very much dressed and, as far as outward appearances go, much more desirable, stands before you at the top of the chapel behind the impression of the phoenix. As he extends his cape out from arm to arm, you can see that a phoenix wing has been sewed to the inner side of his cloak, with a very strong, square, pointed chin towards the center, a pencil stash, and a diamond soul patch below, with long hair that goes down that's black as it curls just above the eyebrow. A perfect, beautiful specimen stood before you as he looked over and called Cassandra his sister. And that's where we're going to pick up for tonight's session.
I got a comment for this motherfucker.
At this point, just for some flavor, you see that there are about, let me take the count. There's 7 what I'm going to call lesser vampires that have not necessarily surrounded you, but they kind of have. Like, they're maybe 20 feet away from you, all sort of arranged around, circling the pool that you guys stand by. And there is the main dude up at the front. As he sort of like looks to you, you can see that though there are some windows in this temple, there seems to be some sort of cloud cover at the moment, and the bit of sunlight rays that you see through that sort of covered up. And as he walks across, he sort of scratches his freshly shaved chin. Oh, this is wonderful. Look at you. How are you feeling, sweetheart?
Below is a quip that keeps the calm.
And Fia, he looks directly into your eyes.
So, you know me too?
Oh, no. I mean, I know her, but your flame, though, we just need a little bit more. Just a little bit, okay? And then you can go on your way. So, I don't want things to get hairy, you know? So just anytime motions you to just sort of get up and go.
Zaphreal walks up to Fia and puts his hand on her shoulder.
Zaphreal. Cassandra, steps and she puts her her left hand on the hilt of her blade. She'll look at him and go, "Sister, I'd rather hug the Raven Queen's favorite crow. Now back off, Fanged Face, before I show you how the Lady of Shadows greets uninvited family."
He looks at you, Fia. Oh, Lady of Shadows, is that what you're doing now? Oh, if you all knew the half of what she's done. Oh, a monster indeed. And he bares his fangs and they just glisten in the ambient light.
Mox is going to touch Cassandra's shoulder as he whispers, "Let's get as much information as we can, but when the time is right, you'll be ready." And I'm going to cast Gift of Alacrity, which is going to give you a 1d8 bonus to your initiative roll.
He just nods.
Right as you make that contact and cast a spell, you can tell out of your peripheral the two vampires that are closest to you, about 30 feet, maybe 20 feet away from you. They hiss at you. They don't move, but they notice what you've done.
Yeah, Cassandra hisses back at them when they do that.
Oh, sorry. I forgot the introductions. My name is Sebastian, and you must be...
Is he talking to Cassandra or Fia?
He's kind of addressing you all at large, I suppose.
Well, you seem to know that you're taking my flame, so you obviously know who I am. You know who Cassandra is. And I guess all that matters is the rest of everybody else is here to back us up. So, we're not leaving. You're not taking my flame anymore. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but we're definitely not leaving.
Oh, you're not leaving. Do you know why? Any attempt to stop us will lead to death. So, by all means. And you see him sort of grab his fang and like pull and sort of kind of mold around his fingers around it.
Zaphreal puts his blindfold on.
He starts walking down this the small set of stairs towards the group. At this point, he's maybe been 20 feet away from you. He gets around 10 feet closer to you. Right, like basically within 5 or 6 feet. Okay, Phoenix. I get it. You're feeling a little chilly. It's okay. But it might be better to just kill you now. So, do you want to walk away with your petty little life? With your little friends? Or do you want to end it all now? As he sort of like grits his teeth and opens his eyes, and you see much more closely that they were much more of a pale yellow color beforehand, but as the intensity increases, the yellow turns more saturated and a little more bestial.
Engless steps forward, brandishing the Holy Avenger.
You see him visibly react to the presence of the blade as he sort of he kind of hisses and snorts underneath his breath as he just backs up only a few inches, trying to maintain his level of intimidation.
Cassandra.
I was just gonna say, if it matters, DM, bright light is being shed off of my trident for 20-foot radius.
What kind of light?
It literally just says bright light. Because I activated my Rite of Dawn before we went in, so it's imbued with radiant damage and sheds bright light.
Okay, so I would say because it's not specifically like equivalent to sunlight, it won't necessarily affect them in that.
I don't think it has
think
any.
that they're
Oh, I thought that's what you were trying to lead on to.
well,
Sorry.
I don't think that there's a specific spell that says that like I can cast daylight, which is 3rd level, but even then it doesn't say it like it like acts as sunlight. It just reflects bright light.
It doesn't specifically. Well, are you reading it right now? What does it say?
Okay, it says like daylight, and I assume because it says bright light on his trident that this would have the same effect. A 60-foot radius, sphere of light, at a point that you choose.
I don't think
if
it
you
has a
choose an
mechanical
object-
advantage, but it would necessarily be like him walking into a very bright area when he came up to Fia.
Okay. All I'm getting at is the light wouldn't matter. A spell like daylight might matter.
Cassandra's gonna pull out her Raven Queen sword as it radiates its own radiant energy. She just looks at him and goes, "What's wrong, Sappy? Can't I handle a bit of radiation?"
He starts to. Also, by the way, the outfit that I'm thinking he's wearing is very Victorian. He has the very froofed collar. His sleeves are decorated that are accentuated at the joints, and his whole attire very much is very like vampire masquerade. You know what I mean?
Fancy, rich-looking Astarian
Yes.
from Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Gosh.
sure. So at this point, he sort of backs up. Then so be it. As he sort of hisses, immediately, 4 of the vampires jump onto Throg because he is literally the largest threat. And
Fair.
Throg begins to thrash and fight and pull off as much as he can as he slowly is persuaded towards the back of the room, towards the small hallway that you guys were first in before coming into the main chapel. This is my way of taking Throg out of the fight because he is fighting other vampires right now.
Fair.
At which point, I need everybody to roll for an initiative.
We already did.
Oh, you did?
Last session, did we not?
Right, that's right.
Let me add a 1d8 to mine, because I got that 1d8. Nice at ease.
I think I started the session. Did everyone start the session?
Yeah.
I did on accident. Sorry, I didn't because
No,
I'm
but you
logged
were
in.
in there?
I was logged in as you, so when I started the session to log in, it started it for everybody else.
Let's just look at the
That's
history
fine,
of the
that's fine.
rolls. If I'll tell ya. So I had a 16, but plus that new plus 6 puts me at a 22.
Okay, hold on. I can see why my past self asked for everybody to roll for initiative, to save time, but I think I'm just going to ask for everybody to re-roll initiative. Sorry.
Again? I'll save that.
Oh.
14.
Okay.
20.
Okay, hold on. I'll call for initiative in just a second.
Oh, endless.
I know.
Not that I rolled better. I rolled a fucking 2, so.
DM,
Yes?
are vampires considered undead?
Yes.
100%, of course.
Okay. Just making sure.
That's in the title.
I was
dude.
gonna say all of my
Don't forget
abilities.
to roll your extra
They
damage.
get extra stuff.
Yeah, you know what? I did account for everybody's ability to deal with the undead, but I hope I didn't underestimate. I guess we'll fucking find out,
If
goddamn.
I
Your
land shit
adventure
with my
is,
trident, I get to do 2 extra D8 on every attack.
Wow.
This is literally the encounter that Holy Avenger was designed for.
So
Sure was. And I did
theoretically,
that on purpose.
theoretically, if Engless does decide to go full vampire, can he still wield the Holy Avenger?
I assume it'll operate
You'll have
something
to
like.
find out.
I mean, I'm wielding a holy weapon, but I'm a paladin.
Yeah.
And that was
Okay.
given to me by my god, so. Kind of.
Okay, so with that being said, 25. Oh, I still. No, never mind. 25 to 20.
20.
Okay, 20 to 15. Damn, guys, 15 to 10.
And
Oh my God. 10
Made
to
us
5.
fucking re-roll.
I'm sorry, guys. I fucked
No,
you
you're
all.
good.
7.
Yep.
Okay, who's next?
Mhox and Endless tied with 4s. Endless had a nat 1 though.
What did you roll, Fia?
a 10.
Oh, 10. I didn't catch that.
But if I don't know. If it's up to you, DM, but if everybody else remembers what they rolled, I'm fine with being the only one
I
who
don't
re-rolled.
I don't
Oh.
remember.
I think it's fine.
Okay, so who was 7?
Me.
Okay, 7 was Zaph. And then who has the higher dex between Mhox and Endless?
Endless, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, my dex is a 16.
Oh,
Okay,
actually,
let
I'm
me roll
actually
for
closer
this.
than I thought. I'm a 15, but you still beat me out.
Okay, hold on.
Meta-wise, it was kind of said at the end of last session, Zaphreal isn't planning on raging this encounter.
Oh, so you're committing to that?
1000%.
Oh, dude, I love that. That was something I didn't bring up, but because that was more of a meta thing. But yeah, that's cool. All right, can we do that change of music?
100%.
Hell yeah.
I'm stoked about this one.
It's badass.
I have, another meta question, and it's been described so many times, but I'm gonna need it yet again. The little contraption above the pool, does it have like something holding it up, or is it just like magically floating there?
It's magically floating about
With tubes
5
coming
to
out
6
of it.
inches above the pool itself.
And the tubes coming out of it are just that. We only use mosquitoes to describe it. It's not
Yeah.
actual mosquitoes, right?
No, it's just the contraption that's like taking up the liquid is similar to that of like a mosquito thing or like a bee's. Is it called a proboscis? Is that right?
Proboscis.
I think that's accurate. It's basically like a little
Proboscis.
needle-looking thing.
Yeah.
But it's not attached to anything except for the
Proboscis.
thingy.
It's attached to the contraption.
Yeah, the little knot thing.
Within inside the knot, yeah.
Okay.
Inside the knot. The knot's over it to protect it, I think.
Yeah, I would say just for headcanon, the Celtic knot thing is about the size of a beach ball.
Okay.
DM,
Yes.
I don't remember. Is Xehtom with me or is she on the ship?
Itomi is with you.
Okay, perfect.
I have
Cool.
her on the field here, next to your character on the map. It's like adjacent to, I think.
Is Quentin with us? I'm assuming he
Yes.
is, and is he
Yes.
fighting?
We're gonna get to that.
Oh, okay.
On your cue, DM.
Go for it.
Gets
Tucker.
dragged away.
Right as a bit of sunlight begins to bear through the one of the windows, you see Sebastian confidently but cautiously step out of that as he pulls up his cape towards his covering up his lower half of his mouth. He releases as he exposes one of the wings inside of his cape. Attack! And right as that happens, you see Quentin immediately jump into action, and he goes, "I'm gonna need some time. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do." And he goes over towards the pool, which, if you look on the map that I have, it's what you guys are surrounding. In that sun shape in the middle is what the pool is at the moment. Again, there's only about an inch level of water, so the pool is quite drained. But that's where Quentin will be as far as all that shenanigans. And with that being said, Cassandra, you are first to act, baby. Fucking, what are you gonna do?
Cassandra is going to use her bonus action as she pulls out one of her vials, opens it, and drinks the liquid. She's going to drink a potion of invulnerability.
Oh, okay.
And it's going to look like, basically, like she has blue, from like her eyes going out, she has like blue veins all over her skin.
Okay.
As she looks to Sebastian, she goes, "Kind of a little light," as she's gonna cast haste on herself, run straight to Sebastian, past all the other vampires. And as she appears in front of him, she has like the most sadistic fucking smile as she, in front of his face, does this, and she goes, "Daylight." And with her second action, she casts Daylight spell.
Okay, hold on. The only action that you get. Wait, I guess you could use daylight.
That's two actions. And
Yeah.
bonus action.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Okay. What's your movement? Oh, you have enough movement speed. What's your movement speed currently? 60 feet.
It's more now because I casted haste for my first action.
Right. And so your movement speed is 30. So you can move. That's enough. You wouldn't be able to get within 5 feet, but you could get to like within 10 feet of him.
That's great. And she just
Okay.
Daylight is 60-foot radius.
I know, but like as far as like how far she moved is what I'm course correcting here.
and she just casts the light right above her,
That's
embracing for what if hoping the potion. This is all like a theory for her using this potion and making a fucking sun.
Yeah, it will definitely still hamper you, but definitely drinking this potion will at least get rid of some of the
Loud.
damage. Okay, so
Whoever moved the token, that was mine, so I moved it back. So I don't know if that was UDM or if that was Cassandra.
I accidentally moved you, yeah, I think. Oh, my bad. I did accidentally move you, my bad. Okay, Cassandra, hold on.
Since my spells are through the Raven Queen now, I'm thinking that the sun is actually like a red color with a dark core, but it's still sunlight, but very
Red tip?
yeah, but it's like blood red light.
Been red shifted?
Yeah, very red shifted sun. Still sun though.
Okay, so, let's see here. Let me just read something real quickly.
Important thing to note: daylight is not concentration. And it lasts an hour.
Get fucked!
Damn. Damn.
I told you, Cassandra's about to crash the fuck out.
Oh my god. Okay. That I was not expecting the actual spell daylight. Not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Oh, I've been
Two
plotting.
paladins in the group can both cast that.
So, right as you sort of cast the daylight spell, you yourself feel the sort of tinge to yourself, which I'm trying to look real quick at something.
It's gonna hurt all
Yeah,
those.
so, man, they're gonna take 20 radiant damage when they start their turn in
Yep.
sunlight, and have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. But Cassandra, that also applies to you.
That's fine. I'm not
Are you
taking that
sure?
damage though.
But everyone else needs to.
I mean,
Everyone else on the
you're,
team's great.
you're still going to take damage, but you're only going to take 10 damage as opposed to 20, because you're
Yeah.
a potion of invulnerability,
Cool.
which I think only lasts for a minute, if I believe.
10 rounds.
Okay. Wow, what a way to start off the fight, Cassandra. That was cool.
Thank you.
Everybody hisses, and you see Sebastian try to cover himself with his cape, but that's not going to help at all. With that being said, he sort of and he jumps towards you, and he's going to attempt a multi-attack on you. So that's going to be, hold please.
If he does hit me, well, Either way, I want a response, but good. This is
Okay.
gonna be great.
Okay, that's going to be a 21 to hit,
Let me see. I have a 19, and how much AC does PC give again?
plus 2.
That beats it.
Ah, just barely then. So he reaches out with his fangs as he bites down on your clavicle bone. His right vampire tooth sort of even cracking some of the bone itself. And you're going to take.
I'm not taking anything.
You're going to take 7
Oh, resistance.
points. Yeah, you still take
I
half
thought
damage.
immune.
Yeah, not immune. So you're going to take 7 points of piercing damage reduced to 3. And you're going to take 15 points of necrotic damage reduced to 7.
Actually, I think I might be immune to necrotic. Let me see. I'll look real quick. How much damage? It was 7 immune to necrotic damage if I'm not.
Yeah, 7 if you're not, but 15 if you are. If you. Oh wait, no. If you're not. Oh, if you're resistant, then it would be 3. But if you're not, it's 7.
Necrotic. I'm resistant to necrotic automatically.
Okay, so you take 3 points of necrotic instead.
Yeah.
After which, let's see here. That's it. For his turn, that's it. He's going to pass, and Fia, it's now your turn. But before you take your turn, Sebastian will use a legendary action, and he will look over at. Hold on. He's going to look directly into your eyes, Cassandra, and you can see a swirly hypnotic pattern begin to form as he is going to try to charm you. You need to make a wisdom saving throw of 17.
How close is Cassandra to me?
Hold on. You are about 55 feet away.
Oh shit! Seriously?
Yeah.
Room. Big room.
Okay.
I tried.
Never mind.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're
21.
on your own.
21. So you can feel his charm start to coerce your form, and it feels oddly, disgustingly familiar to Ambrosia. You can see that he's mimicking his technique, and it disgusts you as you sort of shake it off, and he just sort of hisses at you in surprise.
Because you're just here, fucking vomit.
Fia, your turn with the lesser vampires on deck.
This may be a risky move, but I'm gonna try to cast. I was gonna do. I think. Let's see. Firebolt on the Celtic knot thingy. I would love to specifically get the bug-like thingies that are siphoning the pools, but I feel like that's going to be a hard aim, so I'm just aiming for the Celtic knot in general towards the bottom, I guess.
All right, go ahead and roll a spell attack.
$22.
So that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
I was kind of digging the last music. I dig this too. This is cool.
22 for damage.
So as you hurl your firebolt. You hit the opposite side of the contraption that Quentin is working on. And though you're able to scorch the metal of the mechanism, if you're going to try to do any amount of damage to this thing, it's going to need some higher level magic than just a firebolt. So you have your bonus if you want to do anything, or your movement if you want to move.
I'm still right by the pool and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think I'll stay there. I don't think I have much for bonus action.
Okay. Right before the lesser vampires take their turn, Sebastian is going to use a legendary action to cast Misty Step.
One more.
And he's going to move Misty Step towards... Okay, yeah, he's just gonna kind of create some distance between him and Cassandra and get a little bit closer to the other folks that aren't vampires. And now, as the lessers go, let's see here. One is going to come up on. One is going to come up on Endless.
Do it.
One is going to come up on Mhox. And the other will harry Cassandra. So, Endless, 2 attacks on you, a bite and a claw attack. So, that's going to be 22 to hit. And,
First one hits.
that's going to be 15 to hit.
That one does not hit.
Okay, so as they strike out with their claws, that one stripes across your armor on the chest. However, the bite is going to deal...
Another vampire is biting my man. Shit.
It's going to be 8 piercing damage and 22 necrotic damage.
Owie.
And you watch as the vampire actually crawls with its immense speed underneath Xehtom's legs, which surprises you and catches you off guard, just enough for it to sink its fangs into your neck. And you feel the cold pain as it just as the life force drains from your body. Really making this vampire nice. Okay, so then Cursebringer Mhox, we got...
DM, can you repeat that damage?
Oh, sorry. That was 8 piercing damage, and what did I say? 22? 20.
Necrotic.
22 necrotic.
Okay.
Mhox, that's going to be 19 to hit, and 18 to hit.
Both will hit.
Okay, so for the unarmed strike, that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage as they rake their claws across your chest. And although you are smart enough with your training to guard your neck, the side of your arm is just enough exposed for them to get a nice healthy bite, feeling that sting as well. And that's going to be 18 points of necrotic damage.
That'll be half to the Crimson Right active.
Okay, so that'll be 9 points of necrotic. Cassandra, on you. The bite attack is going to be a 25 to hit. And...
Where are they? Or is this with them being at disadvantage?
No! Shit!
Well, the only one at disadvantage is the one that's attacking her, right? Because the other one should be
No,
in range.
they're all in sunlight.
Yeah, they're all in sunlight.
How
It's a
big is the
60
air?
foot.
It's basically the arena. It's a 60-foot radius.
Well,
Hold on.
we're 60 feet from Cassandra is like just
all the
barely.
vampires. Yeah, all the vampires are technically within 60 feet of Cassandra right now.
It's above me.
I
It's
know,
above
but
me.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but
the
60
source
foot
of light.
radius is like almost to the chamber. So like if they go on Zaph or Fia, they're out of range.
yes, no, yeah, you're right.
But they're in range right now, just
but they're
barely.
Yeah,
range
yes,
right
I'm
now.
agreeing. I'm just making sure we know where
Oh,
the
yeah.
boundaries are.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna re-roll those attacks real quick. Unless if you guys are willing to take that one on the chin, and I'll remember going forward.
That was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, let me re-roll.
Re-roll.
Hold on. This is for Engless.
We're not gonna give that to you.
Okay. The claw attack missed, which I think missed originally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, bite attack. 19 to hit.
Fuck, it just barely hits.
Okay.
Because I haven't had a chance to haste yet. God damn it.
And then Mhox, you.
I got hit by
rolled,
both.
right? Okay, so here's the unarmed strike. That's going to be a 26 to hit.
Well,
And then
disadvantage would have still hit, but yeah.
Right. Oh, and then that one is a 22 to hit.
The lower
So
would have
it
been the
looks
first roll, so both still
Okay.
hit.
And then I haven't gone to Cassandra yet.
You rolled first, you just need to roll it again at disadvantage.
Okay. 19. Your
Me?
AC is 21, right?
Yeah, I don't get hit.
Yeah. So the unarmed strike goes for you, but you like superiorly dodge in a very elegant way to the side as they reach out with their fangs. Oh, I rolled a nat 20, but that's going to be a 20, which doesn't hit. They go for the fangs, and you actually are able to sort of bob and weave and give a little jab, and you don't quite knock out one of their vampiric fangs, but one of their teeth come loose, and they have to spit it out.
He gives them the stare of the bitch, please.
That's all of the lessers. Now it's Zaphreal with Endless on deck.
I added a range where the 60-foot radius would be.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so Zaphreal is just gonna try to look, at least sense the battlefield. And he's immediately just going to like stomp his feet into the ground, like cracking the stone beneath him as he activates Peerless Athlete.
Oh, yes, dude. I love when Zaphreal activates that now.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, so first off, Zaphreal, let me just make sure I've got my movement right. I'm just going to step right next to Endless. And right as I like sprint forward, Zaphreal will turn his head to just make sure that Endless is okay. And he's going to turn into a bolt of lightning and go directly to the boss.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Stormbringer's effect running 30 feet.
Beat the shit out of him!
Okay.
I need Vampire next to Endless, Vampire in the middle, and Homeboy Boss to roll some saving throws.
Would
The
would
one in the
Tome
middle
be
is the
involved?
boss.
I'm running between Endless and Xehtom, so they should be unaffected.
Okay.
They need to.
What's the DC?
I'm looking, sorry.
And it's just that Lesser and Sebastian, right?
The lesser in front of Endless, the other vampire in the middle.
The one in the middle is Sebastian. He moved forward in front of the other spawn. And the spawn moved on to Cassandra. So they basically swapped places.
Right, that guy, and that guy.
So you're not going to the
Oh,
boss.
so-
You're going behind him.
Yeah.
Because it's not that's not necessarily a straight line. Is that how that works? I can't remember how Stormbreaker works.
I cannot hit all three with a straight line.
Fuck
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I have the ruler on it right now.
Oh, you can't. Okay. All right. I'll allow it.
Okay, I need some DC 16 death saves from all three.
Okay.
Get fucked. At disadvantage.
Nope. Just attacks and ability checks.
Damn it.
Sorry, it's relevant. The first lesser by Endless passes with 23. Sebastian passes with a 25. The last lesser, fails with a 6.
All right. The first two take 5 lightning damage, and the last one takes 10.
Fuck yeah.
And Zaphreal,
Say that one more time. Sorry.
The two that passed take 5. The one that failed takes 10.
Okay.
Zaphreal runs up next to Endless. It just gives a reassuring look as he turns into a bolt of lightning and streaks through the air and lands right next to Cassandra.
Okay.
As he just holds out Stormbringer's lance directly at the throat of the vampire in front of him.
And immediately, like that's very nervous, but still confident in their ability to all gank you right now.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, Endless, you're up with Mhox on deck, but right before you take your turn, Sebastian turns around to see your lightning-like speed, and he points his finger at you in a very devilish way. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please. 17.
Make it a beat set. Make it a beat set.
Fucking Christ, are you serious?
Ah.
I have a plus 12. That's a 14.
Okay, Zaphreal, I'm going to read this to you verbatim. The charmed target regards the vampire as a trusted friend to be heeded and protected. Although the target isn't under the vampire's control, it takes the vampire's requests or actions in the most favorable way it can, and is willing to target for the vampire's bite attack. So each time, let's see here, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of, hold on. If the vampire's companions do anything harmful to the target, it can repeat the saving throw, ending effect on itself and its success. Otherwise, effect lasts for 24 hours.
I might have something. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, if not, I have a plan for this. So don't be too alarmed.
Basically, if the vampire or the lesser vampires hit Zaphreal, it breaks the charm. Otherwise, it lasts 24 hours. Is what I'm saying right now.
Okay. Don't have anything. Never mind.
I got something, so don't worry.
Zaphreal, he looks to you as he deal with this disgraceful worm, as he hisses and points at Cassandra.
At once, my liege.
Cool.
Cool, the DM says.
Like you feel like a radiant burn within yourself, Cassandra, as it looks like Zaphreal's staring through you as he is looking the opposite direction.
Zaphreal, because I feel a little too selfish. If you attack a friendly companion to you, at the end of that turn, you can make another save.
Okay.
All right.
Is that what he's having me do now, or?
I mean, you don't have any actions right now.
No, I don't.
He used this at the end of your turn as a legendary action.
Okay.
So now it's Endless with Mhox on deck.
Perfect. So, you see, Engless, as he's looking at this vampire that just bit him, he's like, "You know what I like about spiders? I love their impeccable speed." As he touches the ring on his finger, and you see the blue go through Engless, as you've seen many times, and Xehtom also ignites because of skill share. With both Engless and Xehtom hasted, he wants to command Xehtom to flank.
Okay, Xehtom does so. As she sort of scuttles around the vampire as it sort of hisses and tries to lashes out, but Xehtom...
Oh, she's hasted. She does this quick.
I know. I was about to say, despite her large size, moves impeccably fast and is nowhere near touched by the vampire that lashes out.
Okay, and while they're flanked, I get advantage, right?
Yes,
Fuck
100%.
yeah. Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. Okay. English is going to attack with the Holy Avenger first.
Oh boy.
Don't
Okay,
forget about extra damage. It doesn't do it in your calculation.
Yes, you're right. So at advantage, the highest is 29.
That hits.
English is going to take all 3 attacks on this vampire.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
so
ahead,
first
roll.
one was 29. Second one is get out of my way. At advantage 30.
30.
Yep. And
Okay.
then at advantage
hits.
for the last one, another 30.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I
Endless.
keep it on.
Endless, as the leader of the Standing Bear, you now, for what is the most perfect moment than ever, pull out the halberd that is the Holy Avenger, and you swing it about. Please roll for damage.
I'm on that.
I have to bring the fucking sun upon them right now, right, man?
Jesus fucking Christ. Hang on. God damn it. And then, hold on. Extra damage. My bad. This is a lot harder than I thought it was. 2d10.
So much math for vampires. Who knew?
That'd be 2.
Absolutely fucking nuking them every time he hits.
No. These were heavy hits.
This vampire
Jesus Christ.
get hit once and be like,
Dude,
Enough.
is this the first time Endless has used the Holy Avenger in a scenario that it benefited him?
Yes, that would be 89 DM
Total?
total.
Please describe these 3 gnarly hits because you just did over half its health total in damage.
Well, fuck yeah, he did. And I'm not done. Wait, there's more.
More?
Xehtom still has to attack.
Oh, right.
spiders just clicking in the background.
Yeah, so you see English, real quickly with the tip of the halberd gives quick, 3 quick jabs at the vampire, and then using all of his, strength, it just swings at him at the longest, pivot point of the halberd.
Okay.
It's badass. He's, doing flips with it and shit.
Yeah, and as you commence this holy slice and dice, hold on, let me do some math. Minus, what was the total? 80, what was for the initial?
It was 89 points of damage.
89, and then how much for Xehtom?
Xehtom is also going to... She's just going to use her, what is it? Her bite attack? Yeah, her bite.
Okay.
So 1 second here. God damn it. She gets 3 attacks as well.
Christ. Wait, she gets 3 attacks?
Yes.
Holy fucking shit.
Because she's also hasted. She originally gets 2, but because she's hasted, she also gets the bonus attack.
Jesus Christ.
8, 9, 10.
These are at advantage, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah, because you're flanking.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
right.
You put this vampire in a fucking divine disposal.
Okay, so first attack is 17 at advantage.
That misses. It just misses.
17, 24 for the next.
That hits.
And then last attack, 24 again.
That hits. Go ahead. Roll
Okay.
some damage.
Damage, what is that? That is... 1d8 plus 3. Okay. So 2 hit.
2d8 plus 6.
7,
I just said we'll calculate it for you.
14 in total.
Oh my good golly gosh.
And Xehtom is just taking large chunks out of this vampire.
This lesser vampire went immediately from being kind of confident that they could take you on to almost bleeding out. You can see this black ichor that shines with a red glow oddly start to pool out of its chest where it's been sliced and bitten into. It is definitely in the red health territory. And
yeah.
you can see the attempts. You fought vampires before. You can see the attempts for the skin to regenerate. But because of the level of amount of light that this vampire is in, it is not regenerating.
Okay, that.
Do you want to move, or do you want to stay there?
Yep, we're staying here.
Mhox is on deck. Mhox is up with Cass on deck at the top of the round.
Mhox is gonna see the whole interaction with Sebastian and Zaphreal. Damn it, I'm out of range. And he's gonna instead focus on the vampire in front of him, making 2 attacks with his trident.
Okay, please roll for your attacks.
That's a nat 1 to start.
Oh my
Reroll
God.
that.
Oh,
Reroll
what?
that.
He's gonna use a reaction.
Bountiful luck.
Oh fuck! Nice.
You have to,
Oh
have
my
to use the
fucking
second
God.
roll.
What?
Nat 1 again.
Oh my God! Are you serious?
Get on!
Endless. You had this moment where you see Mhox. He's about to slip, and you're like, "Oh, Mhox, no!" And he's like, "Right," and still fucks up. Oh shit. Okay, so that doesn't hit.
The second one is a 29 to hit.
That hits.
It's gonna take 12 piercing plus
Okay.
3 radiant, and then I'm going to activate one of my Blood Fury tattoos, so that it'll take 4d6 of necrotic.
Of which it's resisted, so we'll
Right.
take half.
But the added benefit is it'll do 16 necrotic, which I get to heal for. So you'll see the Blood Fury tattoo ignite, and as the trident pierces in, it sucks energy out of the vampire.
Oh, I love that. I like the idea of the particle effect of like almost pinkish red bubbles start to sort of bloop out of it and absorb into your trident. Okay, so how much was that total then? That was...
Yeah, it was definitely numbers.
Sorry, my description.
So
made my
12
mouth forget.
piercing plus
piercing.
3 radiant, so it should be 6, right?
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have 16, so it'll take 8 necrotic.
Okay.
So a total of.
This vampire is 100% not getting the type of amount of damage that you're dealing to it. You get the impression that this vampire has not fought a degree of fighter as such as yourself until now, and their expectations are not in the right area. At the end of your, did you want to move?
No, I don't want to. I want to take the opportunity attack. Just have reach. I won't do any bonus actions because the folks I want to use stuff on are just out of range.
Okay. Mhox, at the end of your turn, after successfully casting Zaphreal under his spell, he turns around and you're all fucked! As he sort of uses his legendary action to Misty Step once more in a very aggressive manner, and come up. Oh, hold on, let me measure out real quick. Hopefully it's... Oh, perfect. He's going to boom right. Oh, I moved the circle.
The sun's.
How do I select the thing? What the hell? There we go. He's going to boom right over towards your general direction there, Mhox.
Oh, you sure?
And there he goes.
Cass, it's your turn with Sebastian on deck.
Cass looks at looks all of this go down as she looks to Zaphreal. She goes, "You owe me." As she throws a scroll up and does like Naruto like one style hand signs, as the scroll unravels and it puts up wall of force. I am going to create a hemispheric dome around Zaphreal. Nothing can physically pass through the wall. It's immune to all damage. Can't be dispelled by dispel magic. A disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly, however. This also extends into the ethereal plane, blocking ethereal travel through the wall for 10 minutes.
Hold on, I have one question. Does it specifically say you can mold the wall?
Yes.
Read that part to me real quick.
Invisible wall force springs into existence at point you choose within range. The wall appears in any orientation you choose as a horizontal or vertical barrier or at an angle. It can free floating or resting on a solid surface. You can form into it a hemispherical dome or a sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet.
Oh, fuck. Is there a save against this?
Nope. I was saving this for Ambrosia.
Is it concentration?
Nope.
And it lasts for how long?
10 minutes.
Okay.
She then looks to the lesser vampire as she just looks down on it with some sort of disgust as she says, "By the Raven Queen's silent decree, I cast you beyond mortal kin. Be gone. Let her shadowy swallow you whole." As she casts banishment, and it's a charisma save of 20 with him being at disadvantage with that roll.
Hold on, you can't do that because you already cast the spell.
I have 4 actions.
So the action that you get from your haste can only be used for like an extra attack. It can't be used to cast another spell. It's not like Baldur's Gate in that way.
Well, I have 2 actions just normally.
Even still with that, with your standard weapon attack, it only counts for another weapon attack.
Yeah, you get one action to attack twice.
Right,
Okay.
one action to attack twice. Like, and because of your hasted action, you don't get... In Baldur's Gate, when you're hasted, you can cast 2 spells.
Okay.
In 5e, it's not that way.
That's alright. I'll fuck him up next turn then.
Sorry. I'm not trying to take the wind out of yourself.
I was going to do so fucking much too, but...
You can still attack if you want.
No, I'm going to.
Okay.
I'm going to. I'm gonna fuck him up. She's gonna look at the vampire still with disgust and be like, "You luck upon your betters, boy." As red and purple energy starts to swirl around her blade, kind of like Ichigo's Zangetsu, as she has her holy smite, and she's gonna bring the sword down 3 times upon him.
So actually, the hasted action will only let you attack once.
Oh, okay. Then
I'm
2
sorry.
times. That's okay.
It also, sorry, is at disadvantage because of the sunlight.
Oh, I know.
Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being the bearer of bad news.
Okay, so the first hit for sure hits. The lower one, I still got a 25 at disadvantage.
Okay, so that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Here. Five. Well, not done yet. Gotta do that. Okay. Then we'll do smite.
Are you dumping the smite into it?
Yeah.
Nice. What level?
Let's see, where's it at? Is Smite just a part of like a feature for the Paladin?
Yep.
It should be like part of your spells, if I'm not
No,
mistaken.
it's in features and traits under
Oh,
Paladin.
features and traits.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
You do a certain amount of damage equal to the spell you cast on it.
Okay. So I do an extra 1d8, but for my improved smite, where is my smite? My smite, there it is. I'll do it at a +3. I'll do it at a 3.
Third level? Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 2d8 extra to target plus 1d8 for each spell lighter than 1, so that'd be a 5d8.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage. After your hit,
Yes.
did you want to move or did you want to stay where you're at?
I'll move, but I'll move in a
Okay.
second. Okay, so that's gonna be 41 damage in total.
Oof. Nice
And
hit.
she just like puts both hands into it and just brings it down on him. Straight at the cutting into like his torso as the energy's like I said, like Ichigo Zabato.
Yeah.
What?
As the holy energy from the Raven Queen is imbued in your blade, despite the snickering that you had received from this vampire and your holy words, it now hisses as you strike it with its wrath. As it peels back, it is officially in yellow health territory.
She's gonna hit it, and then her second hit was.
No, you only did one hit. Because you used your action before to do the whole spell thingy.
Oh, so
and the hasted action only gives you one additional attack.
So even if I have 2 actions, I can't do a spell and a hit. I can only do a spell.
No, you can do a spell and a hit, but you can't hit twice. You just do one hit.
You can
Yeah.
attack 3 times if you attacked. If you cast a spell, you can
okay,
cast
I
a
get it
spell
now,
and
okay.
attack once.
Okay.
Right.
And then my bonus action, I'm going to say, Raven Queen, bearer of silent wings, I name this foe to your dark embrace. By your will, let them taste their final dust. And she's going to use her channel divinity as her bonus action to do vow of enemy, anonymity.
Enmity. I can't say
Yeah.
it.
To Ambrosia as he feels like there's like a raven circling.
Sebastian?
Yeah, Sebastian, yeah,
Yeah.
as he has like a fiendish raven flying around his head, casting
Cool.
shadow.
Cool. You said you wanted to move?
No, my turn there for now.
Okay. Cassandra, it's now Sebastian's turn. He's going to go ahead and he's going to flank Mhox to get advantage.
Break even, right?
Which will break even, yes. And while he is at your backside, he's going to start off with his unarmed strike. That's going to be a disadvantage.
No, break even.
Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I got.
Damn.
It was 8. So that's going to be a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, and then.
Oh, are you applying the damage to the vampire? The radiant damage?
What?
The 20 radiant damage to the vampires every turn? Are they taking that damage?
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
It's also what's canceling out their because the way that I've ruled it is they heal 20 points around.
Oh.
And because you've casted daylight, that essentially cancels out their healing factor, so they're not necessarily taking damage, but they're also not healing.
Oh no, that's good. No, that's great. I'll take it.
Okay, where was I? So for the bite, that's going to be a 16 to hit.
Beats it, right?
Yes. Okay. So for the unarmed strike, that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then for the bite, we're looking at 25 points of necrotic, which is reduced to
12.
we'll say 12. And that'll be the end of Sebastian's turn. With Fia on deck. I mean, Fia's up with the lesser vampires on deck, but before Fia takes her turn, he'll make use a legendary action to do another multi-attack on Mhox. Disadvantage. Oh my god, I rolled 2 4s. That's for the miss. That's going to be a 21 to hit. That hits for the bite. That's going to be another 20 points of necrotic, reduced to 10. Fia, it's your turn with the lessers on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna try to cast Fireball on Celtic Knock thingy.
Fireball? Okay. Right as you start like kind of summoning the magic, you see Quentin instinctually backing up out of the radius of the spell's effect.
Because it's a big one.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess
You
anyone
can back
else
up
I
as well.
forgot.
You have room.
Yeah, because from last I looked, I haven't looked at the map yet, but everybody else is kind of away from the pool
Yeah,
area.
Quentin was the only one who was concerned, honestly, I think.
Okay.
If anything, I think the only one that might be in range would be Sebastian, which would be fantastic.
Okay, cool. So I'll
What's the radius
cast
on
that. It's a deck save, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know
you
if
can
it's.
center the fireball in such a way that could potentially grab Sebastian and the machinery if you want to try that.
I will try that.
I'm gonna say that. Hold on.
I was gonna say, how big of a sphere is it?
I'm gonna. It's a 15-foot diameter. What was the?
It might hit Mhox, right?
15-foot
No.
radius or 15-foot diameter?
What's the?
It's 150. Oh, sorry, that's actually the range, isn't it? Let me see.
If it's 100, the whole fucking room's lit up.
Yeah.
20-foot radius, so 40-foot diameter.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you could center that dead center on top and it'll only hit Sebastian.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, like I said, Quentin will back up out of the way.
Okay, that's what I'll do. So I guess for Sebastian, it's a deck save. I don't know if the thing
Yeah.
needs to save as well.
Sebastian saves with a 25.
He saves. And he needs to be to 21.
Oh yeah. So go ahead and roll damage, and Sebastian will take half of that.
$26.
Jesus Christ. Okay. So at this point, as you cast your fireball, it explodes with an immense amount of power, and you see the contraption itself does seem disturbed, and that disturbance creates a tinge of pain inside your chest, reminiscent of what you just went through on the airship, and it almost incapacitates you, but you're able to keep your form. And as you sort of recover from that instant of pain, you notice that Sebastian is now brushing off some of his coat, his sleeve, and you can see on the machine a non-zero amount of damage has been done to the machine itself. You're going to need something heavier than that. Higher level magic.
This may be too meta, but does that also mean it's like hurting me as I hurt it?
That's up to Fia to figure out.
Okay.
Fia, as you get done casting the spell, do you want to move? You see Quentin as he looks over at you. It's okay. I just need more time. And he rushes back in towards the fountain to try to do something.
Am I allowed to like ask what he's doing in the middle of combat, or no?
We'll say in the meantime, what Quentin has been attempting to do is he holds his hand out in a very meditative sort of stance, and around him you can see a similar green glow of nature magic being used, similar to that of Troxy, emanating from his hands, and around the pool are flowers and small grasses beginning to grow, but outside of that, nothing has changed. You're not sure what he's doing, but he's trying his best. Also, Fia, did you want to move?
Gosh, the way you're asking me that makes me feel like I should, but I'm fine where I'm at.
Perfect. Throg, roll for initiative.
Okay. Take me to dinner first. Damn.
It's been going down.
All right,
You
look
came
at
right in the
him.
middle of it, dude.
22.
Okay, hold on. So,
I'm going down.
Throg, you burst into the chamber. Hold on, let me add some minis to the map. Hold on. How do I do this in game?
Can you copy and
Add
paste the ones
top.
that you
Oh,
have?
I see. Hold on. Where's Throg? How do I... Oh, token browser. Here we go.
Ooh, nice
Please.
map.
Throg, at the end of the chamber, you burst through. For the last maybe 30 or 45 seconds, you've been fighting 4 vampires by yourself, and you've done successful amounts of damage to them. However, not enough to finish them all off. So as you enter the room, you bring 4 beat up lesser vampires with you. So let me just get those guys in real quick.
Damn.
Yeah, you've been
So
in the
if
back
you
like
want-
Hulk, fucking slinging them around and shit.
Yeah, like, so far the party's only been fighting 3 lessers because you've distracted most of them, but you've now brought the fight to the rest of the party. And, just go ahead and give us, some flavor text as I get this stuff ready, what it's like, what you've been doing as you fight 4 lesser vampires.
Yeah, the way I'm imagining it is basically like a grown-up fighting a whole bunch of toddlers.
Okay.
As they're like climbing up his legs and everything, and he's just swinging their limp, like flailing bodies around. Kind of just like they're trying to dogpile him, but it's not being very successful on their side as he
Okay.
pile drives into this chamber.
Perfect. And as Throg enters the round of combat, we will go to the next. Throg, you'll be at the start of the round. Actually, yeah. Sorry, I'll
You're
catch you
fine.
the next time around. It's now the lesser vampires' turns. Oh, okay. So, oh boy. So the 3 vampires that were committed before are going to attack their same targets. So Endless, Mhox, and Cassandra, you will be getting 2 attacks based on you with a disadvantage. Endless first. Endless, that's going to be a 21 to hit for the unarmed strike.
21 just barely hits.
The bite misses with a 15. So the unarmed strike is going to deal 11 points of slashing damage. Mhox. This one is at advantage, so it cancels out. But the unarmed strike misses with a 13. The bite is going to hit, though, with a 19.
Okay.
And you will take 26 points of necrotic damage, reduced to 13. Cassandra, at disadvantage, the unarmed strike misses you. However, the bite will hit at 23.
That hits.
So that's going to be...
I have 3 stacks of... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, 24 points of necrotic, which is reduced to 12, right? And then... And that's
Again.
It. And then
Yes,
again...
that has 3 resistance.
So 6.
Yeah.
And then, fuck, these new vampires, 2 of them are going to start... Throg, if you wouldn't mind for just the theatrical purposes, can you just lose 50 health?
Oh, sure, okay.
To be fair, I removed 100 from them.
I did. I removed a significant amount of these new lesser vampires coming in. That's why I'm asking.
As we're looking at this map, Throg, just to gauge your mind, the colored in circle right in front of Fia is the machine, and the larger circle is the sphere of daylight that Cassandra threw down.
It's a red sun. It's like a
Zaphreal is caught in a... Well, it's not shown on the map, but Zaphreal is caught in a wall of force because he was charmed by the big bad.
Why do I get the feeling that I was doing a Troxy fighting a horde of vampires while the rest were inside this dome area fighting?
You were Kingdom Hearts out of the fight for a bit.
Yeah. Alright, so... with that being said, as these other lesser vampires, because they're not standing within the daylight, they will all regain 20 hit points. Because of their regeneration factor. At which point, 2 of them will go on Throg, as the other 2, with immense vampiric speed, go up on Fia. Throg, you're up to bat. This one... they're not flanking, so... first hit's going to be a 28 for the unarmed attack. The bite is going to be a 27 to hit.
He needs to get out of there.
We can say that you're raging, and that happened off screen.
Sure, love it.
Just to give you a little bit of an advantage. So on the unarmed strike, that's going to be 10 points of slashing damage, reduced to 5. And, 30 points of necrotic damage. On the second vampire, that's going to be, that's 13, that misses. On the bite, that's another 13. So the second vampire misses both attacks. Fia.
Nice.
Both vampires come up on your ass as you're trying to deal damage to this sort of vampiric mechanism. First vampire, unarmed strike. That's going to be a 14. Does that hit?
Yes.
Ooh, low AC for the Fia. Okay, the bite is going to be another 13. Dude, I've rolled 4 4s in a row. Okay. I'm going to roll for the next vampire. Their unarmed attack, that hits for 16. Then their bite, that'll hit for 22. Oh boy.
Oh, guys.
Fia
is squishy, guys.
The first vampire, the melee attack will do 8 points of slashing damage, and the bite will do 23 points of necrotic damage. And then the next vampire is going to be 7 points of slashing damage, and 20 points of necrotic damage. How you looking, Pia?
Can I use my reaction?
What is it?
Pariah Shield. I'd like to take one of those attacks damage instead to me.
Does the range matter?
It says if you're within 5 feet, but when I'm raging, my reach extends by 10 feet. So
They're out of
I don't know
range.
if-
I think they are. Let me see here.
She's
They're
currently
15 feet
15,
away, the
yeah.
closest one.
damn. Next time.
Fia, how you looking?
I'm at 27 out of 85.
Oof. Okay. With that being said, it is now Fia's turn. Zaph's turn with Endless on deck. Zaph, do you have any fate points?
Yes, I do.
It's time to use it. Tell me how you break out.
Well, that's the thing. I can break out of the charm, but I'm stuck in this wall of force until
No.
it's end.
No.
He's talking
Fate
breaking
points
out
for-
of the wall.
out of the wall of force. How are you gonna break out so you can attack some guys?
I'll be attacking Cassandra, but
Unless-
I will use the fate point.
Yeah, I'm kind of telling you to. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
Wait,
so
no.
aggressive.
Wait, the fate point to get out of the charm or
No,
the
no.
wall?
The fate
The
point to
wall.
get out of the wall, to break out of the wall.
He's currently under
I-
DM control.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's charmed by Sebastian right now.
I'm just trying to see how he's breaking out of that wall spell.
Because he's using a fate point. You can do crazy things with fate points, man.
Okay.
You guys have done crazier things. I'm sorry.
Since when can you force
True.
us to use a fate point?
This is the first time. I'm sorry. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I won't make him do it.
Well, I
Fine.
mean,
I would like to use a fate point. Zaphreal, he gives, like, he goes into a power stance and comes this close to raging. You see his veins start to bulge and some of the lightning streaks off red instead of blue,
Cool. All right.
but instead he floats off the ground and meditates. And he uses his strong force of will, his bastion of will within himself, to break this charm.
Oh shit! You're
thank God.
reversing me,
Okay, cool.
Zaphreal. You
Can I explain
yeah,
this?
Yeah, please go for it.
Zaphreal, like, for those who are watching, it just seems like he's at a very tough struggle of, like, values and like his will is being pressed. But in that same moment, you just see that Zaphreal just took off his leg plates, sat in a meditation, and all of a sudden, like, his spiritual visage turns into that of, like, a thunder giant as he looks down at the vampire as he sits patiently with a gaze of death.
You're like Qui-Gon Jinn, meditating behind the force wall as Darth
Yeah.
Maul walks back and forth.
And I hold my action to let loose my full action on Homeboy once force wall is dropped.
Your 2 attacks. Okay.
No.
You won't be able to smite on that. Wait, actually you can.
I
You can
can.
smite on that. All right. So Cass, you look over and you get visual confirmation that Zaphreal is no longer under your control. Damn guys, that was cool. I knew it was going to be a dick thing to use one of the fate points against you, but I got Uno reversed. That's fine. Endless, you're up with Mhox on deck, but before you take your turn, the Sebastian will take a legendary action to continue to wail on Mhox.
Oh, fuck.
That's going to be a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay, for the bite, we got... Oof. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
16 meets it.
Okay, so that's going to be... 28 points of necrotic damage reduced to... is it 14?
When these guys bite, they
you said
literally take
28.
a chunk out of you.
28, yeah.
Yeah, that's 14.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Endless, you're up with Mox on deck.
As English is still staring down this lesser vampire, watching him bleed all over the floors. He looks at him. He like spider symbol appears on his forehead as he casts a hunter's mark on him.
Okay.
And tells him, "You're having a very poor day, aren't you?" As he swings 3 more times with the Holy Avenger.
You might be able to take him out in just 1 or 2. We'll see
Okay.
how much. Let's see how much damage
Yeah.
you do.
Ooh, 32 for the first hit.
That hits.
Okay, hang on. I'll roll that. And I need my calculator again. Buckle my shoe. 7 plus 11 and a D6. 6. Okay, so that first attack is 44 damage.
Yeah. So, as you swing your halberd in your palm, you come down with a strike as you pierce the clavicle bone about 4 inches deep, just enough for the splayed body to begin to try to fall apart. And because this vampire is in daylight, instead of turning into mist, traveling back to its home, it instead as it turns to ash and smoke and puffs down into the ground. It is dead.
Hell yeah.
Get it?
Angus is feeling great. So while hasted, Inglis and Xehtom are going to. See, I'm struggling. Like, do I go attack Sebastian or do I?
Mox
leave
is going to
him?
make eye contact with you and wave back towards Fia.
I have a quick meta question. Can Hunter's Mark, does it work that when the target gets killed that it can be moved to a new target?
Yeah,
Does it have
because
to be
like,
recast?
yeah,
It requires a bonus action, though, I think, right? Or is
Okay.
it free action? I can't remember.
I am pretty sure that in order to move it, it casts. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you can use a bonus action on a subsequent turn of yours to mark a new creature. So that's, yeah, it has to be on my next turn, but because I already used the bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Right. So what's it going to be, Endless? You look at Mox, you look at Fia.
Hang on, I wanted my ruler. Okay, yeah, no, we're well within. We both have way too much movement speed. So, as it appears, so yeah, Inglis wants to. Inglis is going to come up here, and Xehtom, I want Xehtom to come down below this one, so that we were flanking this one. Between Inglis and Xehtom.
That is not quite enough of a flank to get advantage.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
Yeah, Xehtom would have to be.
Xehtom has flanking with Fia though.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But that would only give a flanking bonus to Xehtom and not
Yes,
Inglis.
correct.
That's fine. That's fine. Then the one that is directly up diagonally to the right from Inglis, he's going to use his other 2 attacks on that one then.
Okay. So you're splitting up, basically? The attacks, essentially?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack the one, and then
Gotcha.
Xehtom is going to attack the one that she has advantage on.
Okay.
Okay, so first attack is 26 to hit,
That
and then
hits.
23 to hit.
That also hits.
Okay, so damage is going to be... equals 31 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. And, okay. Alright.
And then that will finish it up for Engless's turn. Xehtom will attack the one between her and Fia.
Okay. At advantage, please.
Let's see. Crap, what was that bite attack again? Oh, well, yeah. 5 to hit. Okay. First one is 18 to hit.
That just barely hits.
Okay, so that one misses. That's 17.
Yes.
And then another 17.
Okay, so the first one hits.
And that is going to do... What was that damage again? 1d8 plus 3. So Xehtom will do 7 points of damage with that one bite attack.
Okay. Alright. So... Alright. That being done,
I
Mox...
actually think I did that wrong. I don't think I rolled those at advantage, but I don't want to take up more time.
Okay, that's fine. Mox, you're up with Throg at the top of the round.
Okay, Mox is going to start off by activating Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on Sebastian there. He's going to amplify this curse, so I'm going to take 7 points of necrotic that cannot be reduced. But for the next minute, Sebastian has disadvantage on strength and dex checks and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it takes more than one attack on its turn.
Oh, I fucking remember this one.
And then he's going to turn his attention directly onto Sebastian for his 2 attacks with his trident.
Okay.
First one's 16 to hit. I assume that misses.
Yes, that misses.
Second one's 30.
Oh my god!
I rolled a 19. I have a plus 11 to hit, and I rolled a 19.
Yeah, that hits.
So he is going to brand Sebastian with his brand of castigation. So I will always know where this creature is. If it attacks me or another creature within 5 feet of me, he will take 8 psychic damage. He also will take a fuck ton of damage if he tries to teleport, 46 to be specific. And because of my new brand of Sundering, he will take the 2d8 radiant damage on top of the weapon damage. He's going to take 7 piercing.
Okay. Okay.
9 radiant damage. And I am going to consume another of my Blood Fury Tattoo charges. So he'll take 17 necrotic damage, which would be half, but more importantly, I get to heal that much.
Okay. Oh, wait, so how much was it?
17, so it'll be 8 necrotic.
Okay. This is the first significant amount of damage dealt to Sebastian in the fight.
And that'll be it for Mox. That was
Hell yeah, get
burning
him, Mox.
basically all of my cool things.
Yeah, you can see as you cast your what was it, gluttony?
the blood and agony, so he kind of like balloons up
You-
just a little bit.
Yeah, you can see that like around his pecs and his gut, it's like sort of grown, and some of his buttons that are going down his chest have sort of widened so much that you can see a space in between the buttons. Okay.
And for your
Throg-
tracking DM, at the end of Sebastian's turn, he can make a con save to break it.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's active for a minute.
All right. So Throg, you're up with Cass on deck, but Throg, before you take your turn, Bastion is going to use his legendary action to cast Misty Step to...
Gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is.
It counts as teleporting, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck, that counts as teleporting.
So he's only going to take 9 psychic, but you need to make a wisdom save to see if you can actually do it.
Okay, he's gonna... Yeah, he doesn't fucking care about your fucking blood magic. He's gonna go for it.
I'm the king of blood.
DC 17.
DC 17?
Wisdom save.
That's gonna be... that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you watch as, even though he takes on the amount of pain that it requires, he Misty steps directly behind Fia.
Oh shit.
I can't select him for some reason. Oh, there we go.
Oh, is he vampire guy?
Yeah, Sebastian is the guy who called Cassandra's sister.
He just
And I will also let it be known, Sebastian is no longer in the sunlight, which is significant.
Oh, I bet it is.
Okay, so, with that being said, Throg, you're up with Cass on deck.
So, so the red translucent big sphere, that's not a barrier, that's just daylight.
It represents daylight, yes.
It only affects the vampires.
Gotcha. Okay.
And, and cast because of that, but...
Okay,
Mitigated.
Throg will move up to Fia.
Okay, that's going to elicit 2 attacks of opportunity.
Sure.
Okay.
Throg don't give a
first-
fuck.
First one's going to be 24 to hit. Next one's going to be a 19 to hit.
Hold on for 2 seconds. What was the first attack to hit?
23?
23 and then 19.
Meets it. Okay. Because I move up with the prize shield, my AC is now a 23 because I have allies within 5 feet of me.
Okay, so you will take 12 points of slashing damage reduced to 6.
Okay.
But feel free to go on.
Throg is going to use his bonus action to throw Sebastian 30 feet back into the daylight.
Who has disadvantage on strength and dex checks.
Oh my
He
god!
has to make a strength check.
Wombo!
He has to
Okay.
make a strength check, and if he fails, I can throw him up to 30 feet.
Is it versus your athletics or is it versus a DC?
DC of 20.
Oh my god! Okay, here we go. And you said disadvantage?
Yup.
Hey.
Okay. Here we go.
Throgbox had pulled this combo before.
Oh! Hold on. I rolled a 16. Strength index is +4, so that's a 20.
Was that disadvantage?
Oh, no? Damn it!
I was about to say, I only heard one roll.
Oh, 14!
Okay, so Throg
How
is
far can you
going to...
throw?
I can throw him 30 feet, so all the way to just the edge
Back-
here.
Back where he was.
Well,
Yeah, back to where he
I
is here.
technically could be an ass, because...
Technically, you could throw him
on-
just outside the sunlight, but
Yeah, he won't. He still won't be in it, but he'll be right outside of it.
Hey,
Well,
actually,
that's fine. That was just my bonus action.
well,
Oh,
actually,
fuck you.
hey, Frog, would you be willing to change it to damage instead? I have a plan.
No. It's already happened.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you picked up Sebastian. Ah, put me down, you insufferable freak! As you throw him, he hisses and he sort of tumbles and hits the ground and rolls, and his face scoots up right just before the sunlight as it begins to sizzle on the top of his nose.
Okay. And now I'm going to attack him recklessly
You want to
with the
move?
Titan Ball.
You want to move up to him?
No.
You're
Yeah.
I forget. Yeah, I forget.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, he needs to make another strength save of 20 or get pushed 15 feet away from me.
Oh my god! At
At
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
No fucking way!
Strength, using giant, strike of the
21?
hill giant.
What
That
was it?
saves.
Okay. Alright. So you smacked him. Okay, next attack.
Hold on, I'm rolling damage. He's gonna take 2d6 thunder and
Okay.
3d10 bludgeoning
Christ. Lay it on me. Just
with another d6 of thunder.
I love how Thrall can just fuck someone up from a distance.
That's 18 damage, and then he'll make his next attack.
Yeah, a ranged barbarian is frightening.
Was a barbarian fighters? He gets the 3 fucking attacks.
Right. Okay, what was your next?
Evan?
What was the next one, Evan?
Hello, friend.
Ground control to Major Evan.
Maybe it's the airport's Wi-Fi. Maybe he just got hacked because he's using the airport's Wi-Fi.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're like sitting on a suitcase. Nat
Also-
20! Nat 20!
Yeah, Julia. Also, of all the times for you to finally like pipe up at a moment, that was at least that I heard. That was great.
Oh. Yeah, I'm still messing with a new headset, so I'm not sure how loud and or quiet I am. We're figuring it out.
You sound good to me.
We'll take it.
Always nice when you get a good headset.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is something happened to Frog? Should we reach out to him on another platform?
I just messaged him.
Oh, okay.
I messaged him on Facebook though.
I'm going to use this as an opportunity. to
There's a
be-
34 in the thing here for his to hit after his damage rolls.
Okay, he's dropped out. Yeah, he'll come back.
Dude, DM's trying to make me kill another one of Dre's characters.
I know, right? Fuck. He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I won't spoil that, but I'd kill a character.
Yeah, if you watch the
We'll
finale
talk
of
about that.
Antipathy, that would be it.
the DM's like, I know that you use a holy. Hello.
Hello.
I don't know what happened there, but okay.
Discord being Discord.
Yeah, I guess so.
The DM's like, remember, you're also a vampire. Holy
I guess
attack.
we're taking a break.
I had the idea of using a fate point right before he said it, but like my plan, like was to just use channel divinity and turn undead to make you run away.
I have a really good ability for the charm because I picked it up after the Radagast fight, where not only can I get you to break it, I also cause them to take a bunch of psychic damage, whoever charmed you to begin with, but it's a 30-foot range, so you were 20 feet out of range.
Damn.
Evan is back and it's working.
Okay, so what was?
That was 28 damage, and then another
It
strength
was
save.
34 to hit.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Let me calculate that. Okay, another strength save. Disadvantage. Oh my god.
Get
Oh
fucked.
my god. 16.
Back into the ring, baby.
No!
Another 15 feet.
I used a legendary action to get out of that shit, dude.
And Mhox is going to take this opportunity to take an opportunity attack.
Hold on. Forced movement doesn't provoke opportunities of attack.
I thought force movement still did.
Maybe
No,
I'm
it
wrong.
doesn't. It doesn't. You have to willingly
doesn't.
move. It specifically says you have to willingly move.
Because if you couldn't, if that wasn't the case, you could really
You could fuck somebody up.
you could put somebody in a blender per se. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
I think you're right.
I also think you're right.
Yeah, is that something that changed? Because I know we've used the blender technique before.
I don't know.
Was that an update
Well,
with the more recent patch? Or not patch, but...
We've used it in a sense of like the. Oh wait, I'm thinking of a different campaign. I was thinking of Spirit Guardians, but
Yeah,
if you
we've
push
used
someone
we've
through
used that one, but
Spirit
we've used
like,
it
that
with
one-
someone getting
that one
thrown.
would count, but like an opportunity. I don't know.
We could have
the
also
bosses-
misinterpreted it previously, and that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I just
No, it's
for
good.
right now we're gonna rule it like that.
So the boss's position is updated. That's where he's at.
Yes.
Okay.
No, he's supposed to be 15 feet farther.
Yeah, I moved him 15 feet.
He was outside the ring to start.
Yeah, I was outside the ring.
Oh.
So is he just the vampire?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. With Throg finishing, did you want to use any more of your movement, or do you want to stay where you're at?
He's gonna stay next to Fia.
Perfect.
He missed you when you're gone, Frog.
You better have missed me.
Part of it was we were okay until you brought in the other vampires that way later as soon as they entered.
That is a little true.
Yeah, I'll also say I like the sort of Black Widow Hulk relationship we got going on between Thea and Throg.
They are both redheads.
That
That's hilarious.
Oh.
hey, maybe that's a thing. Okay, so with that being said, it's now Cass's turn. But before you take your turn, Sebastian will use his legendary action to once again teleport with Misty Step outside of the range of the.
Give me another wisdom save to see if you can move.
Oh yeah, fuck. Okay. At least this is at a disadvantage.
That's 18 psychic damage as well.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Okay, so that's going to be a 21.
Yeah, that'll
which
pass.
I think passes. And then how much?
18 psychic.
Damn.
I only get to use that once per day, so like I have to be very specific, or once per short rest, so I have to be very specific of who I brand.
Well, you picked the right target. So far, you've done so much dot damage to the boss that it's pretty crazy, actually. You've done at least 60 points of dot damage to him.
Oh my god.
Okay, because I'm considering the failed saves as part of the damage. Anyways, okay. So he teleports out of the daylight right over here.
Womp.
Now it is Cass's turn with Sebastian on deck.
It's my turn. I dismissed the force wall, so I just open it to him.
I can immediately take my action now.
Yes, you can. And I will say that you are definitely within range of this lesser vampire that's been harrying.
I am 70 feet exactly away from Sebastian.
Hold on. You can't move. You can because you only held your attack action. You can't move on a held action. I'm sorry, brother. Unless if you want to use your held action to
I mean,
teleport.
I didn't. Well,
I'm
okay.
sorry. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Couldn't take my whole turn.
I
Okay.
know. You were.
Okay.
It's better than taking your whole turn to beat the shit out of Cassandra. So
All right.
Which
So
I thought was going to happen.
all right. So plans change. I'm immediately just going to lash out with Stormbringer, and just hold it with a rear grip and just stab twice onto the vampire in front of me.
Okay, make 2 attack rolls, please. If you position yourself a little bit better, actually, never mind. You couldn't get a flanking bonus even if you want. Actually, no, you couldn't.
Oh, get fucked.
The 22 and a 30.
Get fucked.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Hey, DM, that's going to be a lot of damage coming in.
Fuck yeah.
Are you gonna smite me?
Nah, it's just a lot of damage.
That's just a lot of damage. I don't know what to tell ya.
Guys, I hope you still have some wind in you. Because of some of these regeneration factors, you guys are going to need to really pump up
Are
your
you
DPS.
fucking kidding me? I rolled almost minimum damage.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's still 22 damage.
Damn.
Okay.
which variety is it? Radiant to get the bonus boost?
Well, I would get a bonus if I was raging, but it is. Christ,
Or
that
is it all
is.
lightning?
It's 3 lightning damage, 9 slashing, or piercing rather, and then 10 strength.
So what was that
Actually, oh sorry, I calculated that wrong. This is actually 32 points of damage.
Okay.
3 points lightning, 9 points slashing, piercing.
All right. This lesser vampire, after you, it is now definitely in a yellow health territory. But after your held action, it's now. Wait, Cassandra, as the free action, you drop the thing. Which I don't know if that's how it works, but
It is how it works.
Okay. So Cass, you're up with Sebastian on deck.
Cat just pats him on the shoulder and goes, "Looks like you got this guy." And she just, in like a anime style flash, disappears.
They'll take an attack of opportunity on you.
Sure. Disadvantage though, yo.
Yeah. Disadvantage is going to be a 19.
Beats it.
Okay, so that's going to be 11 points of slashing damage with the unarmed strike.
I have resistance to slashing, and I have that potion
so
still.
Reduce that down to 6. Sorry, I forgot about your potion.
To 6, and then I also have natural resistance against slashing.
You have okay, so then that would be 3.
Oh. Perfect. Let me see here, real quick. Any split. I'm gonna run right about to 60 feet. Oh shit. Oh. How do I?
Click the mouse icon in that toolbar on the left.
So is Cassandra an ally right now, or?
Yes.
Yes, she just
Okay.
unfortunately takes the negative effect of the daylight as well. She took a potion of invulnerability to reduce it, so it's not as bad for her, but...
There we go. Right here, come out of it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to look at Sebastian as I say, "By the Raven Queen's watchful eye, we carve this circle in Shadow's grace. No fiend, no horror shall break this ward, for her winged vigil holds them at bay." As I'm casting Magic Circle on Sebastian.
What was the save?
Oh, you hate me right now. I just feel it. I'm casting it at 4th level. It's a 20 charisma.
Ooh, charisma?
Yep.
Don't mind if I do.
Sebastian's a connoisseur of charisma.
That's going to be a 27 charisma save.
Oh, you bitch. That's all right. I'll save it for another time. And
As you look over, and he recognizes this level of magic. Sister, you're pathetic. Look at these ilk. As he gestures to the rest of the party.
She just hits his back as after she casts the spell, she again vanishes. Oh wait, she can't. 1 second. Damn it. I'm not close enough.
Your movement speed is doubled, so you moved
to 60. I moved 60.
Oh, you moved.
So-
Okay, so you have about like what 24 feet of movement.
Oh, I have 24 more feet? Okay.
Well, because like what's your move? Wait. Your movement
60.
speed. Oh, so
She
yeah,
already moved
yeah,
60.
You're right. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. My bad.
What I'm gonna do is I am going to let me see here real quick. Okay. I forgot. I can't move anymore. I have more paths. Sorry. Wait on doing any of that. She's gonna cast third level. No, I can't cast a spell. Hold on, I'll just do my standard action, which I can do a firebolt, because of haste, and I'll shoot a firebolt at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll for a spell attack.
22.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
After he like hisses and says that, she just shoots a purple fireball like right at his mouth.
Okay, how much damage?
That's gonna be 18 fire damage.
Okay.
And I will. Oh, I could have just done something else, but that works. I'm gonna use my bonus action to turn into a whole bunch of bats and appear right behind him. I forgot that I can Misty Step. Oh well.
All right. So as you bamf, you watch as the flesh that was now burnt begins to heal back, and Sebastian heals 20 hit points. With that being said, he will then turn his attention to Fia. Because Fia is the really the prime target right now, honestly. So Cassandra, if you want to make an attack of opportunity, you can.
Right, well, and I'm gonna do he's gonna be like that. I'm gonna do another third level smite into that.
Oh, okay. Smiting on an attack of opportunity like a true paladin.
Absolutely. Does 19? Oh wait, I get does haste give me something to my attack rolls too?
No.
Okay, does 19 hit?
19 just misses.
Damn, she just damn okay.
Right as your weapon meets the air, he instantly shows up right behind Fia, and Fia, before you have enough time to look behind you, he scrapes at your back and goes for an attempt at your neck. So, because let me see, does he get flanking? Yeah, I'm going to say he gets flanking. So this is going to be at advantage.
Wait, why does he get? Oh, wait, no, I guess he would get flanking. Never mind. I'll shut the fuck up.
For the unarmed attack, that's going to be a 22. For the bite, ooh, just roll a nat 20. Oh boy, Fia. Okay.
He's gonna take 1 necrotic damage because he did a multi-attack.
Okay. Noted.
We haven't come back around to Fia's turn by chance, have we?
Yeah, you're after
him.
You're after him.
Of course I am.
Of course I am.
I'm gonna use
I'll be
my
dead by
reaction
then,
to.
guys.
I'm gonna use my reaction to take all of this damage.
Hold on. Can you?
Yeah,
How,
I'm
read me what
within
you
5
wanna
feet
do.
of her.
How like what is it that you can do so I know how to operate?
When a creature you see within 5 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to take that damage instead of the creature.
So do you want to take the crit?
All of it, whatever I can.
You only have one reaction, so you can either do.
Yeah, I'll take the crit.
Okay.
Stick your hand in the way.
Yeah. Right as you are about to turn your head around, you see the fast, swift, vampiric hand of Sebastian strike down your back, making your sort of like, ah! Right as that happens, Quentin looks over, no! And he goes for the bite. Throg, how do you want to intercept?
Throg intercepts by throwing in his dead necrotic hand into that bite.
Nice
Right?
and juicy.
You sort of
Just nice and blood clotty.
Yeah, you force your massive Graveborn forearm into the space, at which point you take 45 points of necrotic damage.
God damn.
I'm resistant to necrotic, so halved.
So that's going to be
Nice.
22?
Nope.
With that being said, not gonna lie, I was expecting to take Fia out there, so good on you, Protector. Right as you reel your arm back, Sebastian looks over you. You are a fucking abomination! And he hisses at you as he
Yeah,
ends his
Throg
turn.
doesn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, I figured. Despite that, I said it anyways. So Cassandra, you're up, but before you take your turn, Sebastian is once more going to look over
Fia's
at...
up.
Oh, excuse me. My bad.
I mean, I'm
But
saying
Fia, before you take your turn, he's going to use a legendary reaction. And he's going to look over at Engless. You help me. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw of... Hold, please.
English is being passed around my family now. What the hell?
Hold, please, Endless. You need to make a DC wisdom saving throw of 17.
Okay, I get advantage because of halberd.
Okay?
What was the saving throw?
17.
By the way, that advantage extends out to 10 feet to everyone near Endless.
It does. It does. Everyone up to 10 feet gets advantage on saving throws. You said dexterity?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh shit, I'm bad at that.
I know,
Oh,
Sebastian's picked that up.
English. Oh my god, one of those was a nat 20. For a 22.
Get fucked.
Holy Ember shines brightly.
Endless, right as he looks over to you, a familiar sensation comes over you, similar to that of Evelyn. And the second it reeks of Evelyn, you... and it's enough for you to slice off the attempt to charm you. And it's now Fia's turn with the lesser vampires on deck.
I don't know what to do, guys, because I only have one action and I want to cast the one thing to protect myself, but it doesn't do much.
You can heal
You know what?
yourself with your fire magic.
Just nuke yourself.
Yeah.
Just nuke.
I'll
Just
come, in
you-
and, I'll come in and help heal you. Do what you gotta do.
Fireball.
Oh, do what you gotta do. Heal
Let's
yourself
be
or
honest,
whatever.
Throg's gonna throw this bitch again.
Hey, don't give away my plans.
Yeah, he's gonna throw and push this fucker back into the sunlight.
Would I, just so I know how to use this spell in the future, would I have had a chance to use Hellish Rebuke on him?
Yes.
You would have, yes. Anytime someone attacks you in any sort of manner, you can use your reaction to cast Hellish.
Once per
I
turn,
never,
but you
that's
could.
the only reaction I have at all, so like I don't know how to use it.
Yeah, as soon as you get hit, you can use Hellish Rebuke to respond.
Yeah, it's like that. You hit me, I hit you, bitch.
Yeah.
Disappointing, guys.
Fia's feeling desperate. She's looking at all her options right now.
Yeah, and it's okay. Sometimes I have to go back and remind myself.
I like to think Throg seeing this indecisiveness just gives you the Hulk nod.
Blow him up. Just
There's
Well-
a lot I can do, but it requires for you, you guys to
Yuki
do
herself,
stuff.
unfortunately, has the unintentional event of hitting the mechanism, which she got incredible pain from the last time she did that.
true. I mean, it's gonna hurt either way, though, right?
Not her,
Okay,
but everybody else.
I'm gonna try hold person on Sebastian.
Oh? Okay.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
We're all gonna crits on him if we get him on that.
Sophia,
Yeah.
you hold out your hand as you bend the arcanic weave that is around you as you cast Hold Person. What's your DC?
21.
Okay, here we go.
I am.
Here we go. All right, we
What type
got
of save?
wisdom. Oh, okay. Oh. That's going to be a 10.
Ooh,
Yes.
victory is sweet.
They're paralyzed, right?
Very nice.
Yeah, right as you turn around being scraped in the back by Sebastian, you reach out your hand as he goes, "You will die!" And he is frozen in a pose of aggressive stance.
That's
And
funny.
until the end of his next turn, he can roll to save again.
And isn't every hit on him a crit?
If it hits, it's a crit, yes.
Gonna hit.
If it hits, it's a crit.
Good thing I have reckless advantage.
Frog is breathing heavy.
And brutal critical.
Tia, do you want to move or do you want to stay where you are?
Do you have a good old Misty Step in a spell bag?
Won't I to get a ton of attacks of opportunity if I try to move? Yeah, so
Only,
I guess I'm just
only
gonna.
if you move, but if you have Misty Step, it does not provoke.
I don't have it. So I will depend on Throg to protect.
Frog protect good.
Yeah, I like this moment. Like after you use hold person, as you begin concentrating, you debate running away, but instead look up at Tagrog and give him a head nod.
Just gives you that Hulk head nod back.
It's the lesser vampire's turn, but Sebastian can't act. He's fucking frozen.
Yeah, Fox.
Okay, so let's see here.
Now, DM, I want you to be really specific on which vampire is attacking.
Okay. So the first lesser is going to attack Zaphreal, the one that's on him.
Right.
And
At disadvantage.
they're going to be at disadvantage. Yes. Zaphreal, unarmed strike misses. Oh my god. Does a 17 hit?
Nice.
It ties? Okay. So you're gonna take 29 points of necrotic damage.
As soon as the scrape comes across, Zaphreal's just gonna flex his muscle and it's just gonna tase through his body. I'm gonna use reaction to use Wrath of the Storm.
Okay, how much damage? Was that a save? I can't remember.
DC 17 dex.
That's a save with a 22.
Half of 13 is 6 or 7?
Round down.
6.
Okay.
How much damage is that again?
What's that?
What, 28? To me?
Yes. Okay, and then next we got Mhox, that lesser vampire is going to start. Actually, you know what? He's going to move into your space and pivot around you to get out of the sunlight barrier to go ahead and take some attacks on you.
Wouldn't that provoke an attack of opportunity?
He never left
he
my
never-
reach.
He never left his reach. It's like pivoting in basketball.
Okay.
Pivoting basketball.
So 24 for the unarmed strike. 23 for the bite.
Both
For the
hit.
unarmed strike, you will take 6 points of slashing. Necrotic, from the bite, you will take 22 points of necrotic.
So 11.
Yes, half that 11. Yes. Okay. Oh boy, Fia. Oh boy, Fia. All right. So.
Look, she is giving you from behind.
Devious.
I know. She's like, I could just smack the back of his head right now.
She's like, I know you sleep.
Listen, he knows I won't recover if he kills my character, so he knows the consequences he'll be living with. I'll be bawling after the session.
Pia, you died. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But don't grab the pan.
Don't grab the frying pan.
I cast iron. Prepare to meet God.
Put that chef's knife down.
Not the cast iron.
Okay,
Oh my
so, Endless, the two vampires that are currently both on your left and right
Yeah.
will be attacking Fia, and
I would like to take a reaction.
okay, what was your reaction?
A sentinel attack. So because they're
okay.
attacking Fia, and I can see one of them. I can see both of them, but because they're attacking Fia so close to me, I can make an attack on them.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of him. Get him.
Go ahead.
Okay. Do you want to roll it as I can?
They hit at the same time.
Can I attack both of them, or do you want it to just be one? So I'll read what Sentinel attack says to you, and I'll let you
Go for it.
be the judge. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creatures.
Creature. Okay, so yeah, it's just one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will
Still
attack
good.
just one of them. I'm gonna actually attack the one between me and Throg, so that way I can have the advantage.
Okay. Oh yeah, go for it. Perfect.
Frog.
So
Wow, Endless is thinking with the battle map, everybody.
with that's going to be a 28 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Can I also use Hellish Rebuke in this instance?
No, because you're not. Well, you can use Hellish Rebuke when the other one attacks you.
Yeah, I mean, yes, when that
But
happens.
Yes.
As you're going down, you see finger guns.
Literally.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I have a backup plan, everybody, if I stay up.
That will be 26 damage.
Oof. Okay. 26. Okay. That's gonna be. Okay, so that vampire is low yellow health territory now. The other one, however, will successfully be able to break through. This is the one that doesn't have advantage on attack, so that's good. The unarmed strike is going to attack for a 13, which I think misses.
Good. Very good.
For
That
me?
one between
No, doesn't miss.
Oh, it doesn't miss?
Oh,
My
God.
AC is 11.
the one between
God.
Fia and Xehtom, doesn't he get disadvantage
No.
because he's flanked?
No, that's not how flanking. The flanking only benefits attacking parties.
Yeah.
So
Man,
the
we need to
first
get you
attack
some armor.
actually does hit, which will hit you for 6 points of slashing. And the second hit for the bite,
Oh, gods.
a 14, which will still hit.
Oh, God. She's going to become a vampire, guys.
Hold on. You'll
Need
take
to get you
21
some
points
items.
of necrotic damage.
Wasn't it 6 and 14, and then is it plus the 21 on top of that?
No, 6 and 21 is the so 27 is
So
your total.
Yeah, 27 total.
Okay.
Are you at 1? Are you down or are you at 1?
That took the last of it. I was at 27 before.
So
You're safe, you're safe, you're safe.
Wait, no, she's at 0 now, right?
Yeah, she's at 0.
Sophia, right as you get bit, you feel the necrotic. Pain singe like white hot through your neck, and you look over as you immediately drop concentration on hold person for Sebastian.
Oh
and
fuck!
fall on the floor unconscious.
Okay.
Can I not use Hellish Rebuke now?
No,
Nope,
No,
you're
because you're
unconscious.
unconscious now.
I hate
hold on.
this spell. I should
Hold
have
on,
never
hold on.
gotten it.
Hold on. Well, it's actually a racial thing. You get it for being a
Had it this whole time.
Tiefling.
tiefling. However,
that's
if you
funny.
want to retroactively use your Hellish Rebuke on the first attack, you can. Because he hit you twice. You can
Oh,
do it
man.
the first time if you want. Before you go down.
Yeah,
Sure.
do some damage.
Yeah, do some damage to it while you can.
Oh shit, that was funny. For some reason.
Son of a bitch.
I got you, Fia. Got you.
I don't know how use it. So do I get one use for free?
Yes.
It's a reaction.
Yeah, you get to use it once per long rest, I think.
For free without taking a slot, and then after that, if I were to use it again, it would take a slot.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Oh, so that's a 19 dex save.
Okay. Ooh, that's going to be an 11.
Full damage.
Burn the shit out of him.
Loading.
Hmm.
11. Sorry, guys. I need a new laptop.
There you go.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. You need some better AC.
Do you have like?
So,
a
this was a
sh-
character choice for Fia because she's a spy. She chose not to wear armor to be more sneaky.
Hmm.
Do you
So
have
that's
like
why
the
her AC is so small.
shield spell?
Not like you can.
I
really,
do.
anyways.
No, I have a fire shield spell,
Oh,
and I
that's
was
different.
gonna use it, but it's kind of useless to be honest. It doesn't really protect you against anything. It only causes damage once they hit you. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
So, Fia, as you fall, at the end of your turn, because of the immediate release of Sebastian's hold, he is going to then use a legendary action to Misty Step once more. Right behind
take
Endless.
He's gonna take
What the-
16 psychic. Give me a wisdom save. He actually sees if
Oh
he moves.
yeah, fuck! I keep forgetting about this. Sebastian doesn't care. He thinks really little of it. That's a fail.
Okay, so he doesn't move, and he takes 16 psychic.
Oh my god! You see as the mist sort of like gets to gather up around him, and the blood magic sort of constricts him as he just curses as he looks back towards you, Mox.
Bringer.
God damn it, Dre.
We gotta get these clips in while we're trying to figure out what's happening to Fia here at the circle of
Okay,
fucking
so
vampires.
now it is Zaph's turn with Endless on deck.
Zeph like senses all of this go down, and immediately I have the exact movement to make it to the center of that sun.
So you're gonna.
Center of like the machine.
Yep.
So you might not be able to stand directly in the center, but you could be off center.
I
because
can
of the
make it
machinery.
like just off center.
Okay. I'll allow
Zaphreal is going to use full movement and jump straight up into the air. And as he does, he sends the point of his lance to the sky and casts daylight.
Yes.
Oh my god! Are you serious? Dude, I was literally just about to warn you. I'm like, guys, if you can't deal with the regeneration factor, this might turn bad. But here comes the sun as it starts to raise.
As like a small pointed ball, like red ball on the end of his lance is shot up into the ceiling. He then points it down to Fia and shoots a stream of radiant light as I use healing word.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Would someone please accommodate me with the new daylight ring? And
Listed.
Zaphreal, please.
I'd like to think that Cassandra's daylight is like a blood red, as to where Zaphreal's is like a light yellow.
I like how I went ahead and did that.
Oh, cool! I didn't see that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But as Zaphreal is like coming down from his terminal velocity, he points his lance downwards to shoot some healing magic into Fia.
Dude, totally Green Lantern vibes right there for sure. In brightest day and darkest night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was true shit.
as this radiant bolt of light hits you in your core's flame, it's flickered a little bit as you heal for 6, and you are no longer unconscious.
Wow. Zaphreal. Oh, sorry, what?
Does that stop the? Just no care. Sorry.
It still breaks it.
So, Zaphreal, right as you land after healing and casting daylight, a second after you cast it, immediately the rest of the vampires in the room hiss as Sebastian looks up towards you. You motherfucker! I'll drink all your blood! Mhox. Excuse me, Endless, you're up. Mhox is on deck.
Okay. Damn. So Fia's back up, but she's only at 6 health.
Very low.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I did not fix that, so I'm at. How much did you get me? 6 then?
Heal 6.
Okay.
Okay. Angless is going to reach forward and touch Fia on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
At 4th level.
Wow.
So Fia, you are going to heal 28.
Damn.
And as a bonus action, Angless, the symbol of the spider on his forehead glows again and moves it to the lesser vampire between him and Throg.
Okay. You still have one more attack as your haste.
Yep, using my hasted attack, Angless is going to attack that one at advantage.
Okay.
Jesus, oh God, do good again. 23?
That hits.
Fuck yeah, it does. Okay, hang on. This is going to be some damage. Okay. 16 plus 2d10. 32 damage.
Wow. Oh my God.
And wait, there's more. Because Xehtom is going to attack the one between her and Fia.
Okay.
Give me 1 second to pull back up Xehtom because she gets to do 3 attacks. Here's the first one. That one's bad. 17?
That just misses.
Okay. That makes it easier for me. Come on.
Fuck him up.
Okay, that one misses. Nat 20.
Oh.
Not 20?
That is a lot of
Hell
damage
yeah.
before the Avenger. Good God.
No,
No,
that's with Xehtom.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage.
Still cool, but still.
That's one hell of a bite.
Yeah, does she get crit? She gets crit, right?
Yeah, of course.
So do you want max damage?
No. It's just double the dice.
Double the dice? Okay, perfect. What was it? Plus 3. Oh. 14 damage from Xehtom.
14?
Yes.
How does it tell me want to kill this one off?
Oh, fuck yeah. Xehtom just like sinks her fangs in while wrapping no, fuck it. She like wraps it up.
Okay.
in a web and then just starts like gnawing and chewing at it.
Is she like sucking out his insides and shit to make him into like a inflatable balloon?
Hell yeah.
No, it's just in sunlight, so then he'll. Yeah, that's great. That's great.
And then that'll be
Sounds
everything that that Engless has.
Okay, Mox, before you take your turn, Sebastian is going to try his best. Sebastian's going to try his best to start regenerating, but because of the newly cast Daylight spell, his flesh is not quite as keen as he'd like. So he's going to make another, we'll say a multi, he's not quite, he's going to actually, he's going to Misty Step again. Wisdom save.
Yeah, 17.
Disadvantage.
Not disadvantage. It's 21.
21 will pass. He's going to take 20 psychic damage, though.
Fuck! Sebastian is now in yellow health territory. And he's going to teleport right behind Endless.
God damn it.
Actually, he's going to teleport in a more advantageous position. Okay.
Who's Heavy Thrower? Is that part of Throg's name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my last name.
All right, Mox, you're up with Throg on deck.
Okay, Mox is going to try and finish off this vampire right in front of him first. She's going to make 2 attacks with his trident. So that's a 21
That hits.
and a 22.
That
Good
hits.
shit. There's one behind you too. Careful.
So that one's going to take 27 piercing damage.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
And 9 radiant. And he's going to imbue one of those with his Blood Fury 10 to...
Okay.
So we'll take half of 9 necrotic, so 4 necrotic, and I get to heal for 9.
Okay, this vampire is now definitely on red health. It is not looking good.
I think that's going to be it for Mox. The other blood curses I was going to throw on Sebastian, who's now moved out of range. So.
Okay then.
Also, DM, I don't think I brought it up. At the end of Sebastian's turn, whenever his turn happens, he can make a save to break the bloated agony, which is the multi-attack downside.
What was the save on that again?
It's a con save of 17.
Hold on, let me check. I think he just passed. How much was the DC?
17.
He passes with the 19.
Okay. So he is no longer disadvantaged on strength or dex checks, and he doesn't take damage from multi-attacks, but all the other stuff is tied to the brand, which does not get removed.
Gotcha. Okay. End of Mox's turn. Throg's up, but before that, he'll take another legendary action.
Of course he will.
To wail on Endless at advantage.
No!
Listen.
That's going to be a 24
not
to hit.
It
What?
would be a neutral attack.
Oh yeah, 'cause
Oh,
daylight.
fuck! Daylight, god damn it.
Dang it.
That still hits, though, for a 23. And then the bite attack. Ooh, that's going to be a 26. So the first is going to be, for the unarmed, is going to be 11 points of slashing
Wait.
damage.
What are you doing to me?
And then we're going to do...
Killing you.
You're the leader.
Ooh, 31 points of necrotic damage.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, damn.
5 seconds.
What
What were those
Is there
numbers
necrotic
again?
damage to his face?
What were those numbers again?
Enough. So I believe 7 for the slashing, and 31 for the necrotic.
Hang on.
38.
Is it 38 or 31?
Well, 38 total.
You want
Yeah.
conscious?
No. I have 6 hit points left.
Ooh! That's what Sebastian likes to see. Right as you start to cripple from his attack, he can see how just on death's door you are, and it makes you even more scrumptious to his taste buds. Okay, so with that being done, it's Throg's turn with Cass on deck.
Throg is going to bowling ball grab the head of this vampire spawn and chuck him towards the other two at the back of this area.
Okay.
Like we're putting 2 fingers into his eyeballs and then palming the rest of his head. He just
Putting
chucks
your
him.
thumb in their mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, literally,
Bowling
and
ball.
then just chucks him.
Wait, who you checking?
The vampire spawn,
What was the DC?
20.
Yeah, that's a 16.
So he is thrown kind of over here between the
Improv.
two.
Improv weapon.
Yeah, between the two, good lineup for AoE stuff, you know.
Okay.
Did you notice the vampire spawn on the far left?
I think that's the one that died.
Yeah, I got him. Like
I
that.
tried to delete it, but it didn't work, so I don't know.
Let me see.
The
If I
motherfucker's
can.
like, no!
You click on him and
Got it.
never mind, you got it. Okay, after he's done doing that, he looks to Fia and tells her to get to safety.
My plan is to fly.
Now
As
there's
he
no
will come
vampires to
around.
attack.
As he will come around next to English, like shoulder to shoulder, and we'll do 2 attacks on Sebastian recklessly.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attacks, please, at advantage.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
That first one's the 35 to hit. And then that's a nat 20, 37.
Go ahead and roll damage, please, Throg.
So that is a casual 6d10 plus 66.
Give it to me, Poppy.
I'm just gonna go ahead and add in the other attack damage. So that's 90 10 plus 96 damage.
Okay. Let's see if it's enough.
Oh, wait, I gotta add in brutal critical.
But that doesn't get calculated into the crit damage. That adds on.
Yeah, it just adds on, so I get to add an extra. So that is a total of 89 damage.
God damn.
After this barrage of mutilation from Throg's immense strength,
I protect Fia.
what's left is a vampiric man barely able to stand. At this point, he's like clutching at his sternum, what you have now realized has caved in. He's struggling to breathe right now because of the force from your cannonball, and he is in red health territory.
Add an extra 16 damage to that. Because of I'm raging, it doesn't add in the +4 to the 2 attacks, and then Giant's Havoc adds another +4 to ranged attacks, so that's 16 total.
How do you want to do this?
He literally does a fastball special, kind of like Hulk with Wolverine, but instead of Wolverine, it is this spiked Titan ball. As he is chucking it, seeing Fia go down, his rage has met a peak, as he will not see his friends hurt anymore, as he starts to pummel this ball until he starts to walk up, and as he keeps catching it and throwing it to the point he's just grabbed the ball and just slamming it on top of this vampire's head like a hammer smiting a nail into the ground.
You're doing this to Sebastian, right?
Yeah, until he's a blood puddle, basically.
Right?
While Throg is completely destroying this dude, could English like shoot a look over at Cassandra to see what she looks like?
Sure. Cassandra, I mean, we can make him roll an insight if you want, but what's your emotional state seeing Throg open up on Sebastian?
She's like holding her sword, but she's kind of bent a little bit from the sunlight as she's like smiling a little too sadistically, and a little shaking under feeling the rays of the sun as she's watching Sebastian's pretty little face.
Could I do something one last bit for this?
Okay, sure.
Could I, before like fully pummeling pulverize Sebastian, could I just chuck him at Cassandra and do like a double coup de grace?
Sure, why the fuck not? So you impale this guy basically with your cannonball, and as you chuck him like a piece of meat towards Cassandra, Sebastian looks at you. You're one of us! And right as he says that, how do you finish him off? As he's hurtling towards you like a missile.
Sandra rips off the glove, showing her robotic hand, as she like ducks under, shoves her hand straight into his stomach, grabbing his spine, and she pulls him down. And she puts a hand on his shoulder. She goes, "What a great family reunion!" And she just pulls down, pulling his head through the hole in his torso and ripping his skull out of his stomach, holding his spine.
Fatality.
Yeah, brutality. I was just about to say. With that being said, because of that one-liner, I'll give you a fate point. All right, so right as Sebastian expires, you can see his body attempting to turn into mist to return to safety. However, that mist quickly turns to ash as he burns. As you tear the spine from his body, Sebastian is no more. Damn. Throg, did you want to move?
Well, yeah, I guess that's not the end. I was just thinking, I was like, that was like 106 damage or something.
Yeah, Sebastian's dead.
Yeah, Throg with what remains will kind of move in front of Fia and the remaining vampire spawn.
Okay. Up next would be Cassandra, because Sebastian's dead, but right before Cassandra takes his turn, you can see Quentin, at this point, who's close enough to pay attention, is sweating profusely, and he's just starting to and he widens his arms just a little bit more, and the green energy that is ooling out of himself at this point begins to finally make a small funnel-like tornado that's about to touch ground, and it starts swirling and pools into the divine water that's being sucked up. And you can see as the connection is made, the antlers on Quentin grow another 1.5 inches as the pool begins to fill. Cassandra, you're up with Thea on deck.
Cassandra's blue veins disappear as she screams in pain. As
oh yeah, because it's been long enough in combat now.
red lights start like shining where like her skin is cracking and flaking off into the air. She grits her teeth and shakes off the pain as she looks at the other vampire spawns in front of her, as she gets into a striking position, kind of like almost like how samurais do before they dash, but more knight-like.
Sure.
As her red and purple smite forms along her blade, and she's going to do a straight dash and use all 3 of her hits to hit all 3 of them with smite.
Okay, hold that thought. So you can definitely do that if you have the spell slots for it all.
I do.
Okay. Okay, give it to me. Let's see it. Let's see what a 3 smites in a row will do.
29 for the first hit.
That hits.
14 for the second hit.
Okay, that hits. Oh,
And-
no, 14? That doesn't hit.
Okay, and 24 for the third hit.
Third hit hits.
Okay. One. Why is that at the +5? Right here. Okay, so that's. And then let me go for my smite. Smite. There it is. Okay. Doing that at third level. And then I also amended the next one.
God damn.
Wow.
And I also get the improved smite. 8. Eight again. Nice. And then, okay, let's see here. Okay, so why does it put me all the way? Okay, so the first one, so it's a 1 plus a 5, so that's 6 damage. 22, that puts it to 28. So 36 damage on the first one, and she just flies past them, cutting in a straight line.
Ooh, okay.
The I guess the other one just notices just in time and dodges it as the sword cuts through the first vampire, exploding
Sure.
holy energy. And then the second one will be 8 plus 20, which is 28, which would be another 36 damage to the third one.
How much
As
of
she
that
like
is
slides
radiant?
past them.
Yeah, how much of that is radiant?
The 22 and the 20. Or, no, sorry. So 30, the first one, 30 of the damage is radiant, and for the second one, 28 is radiant of the damage.
Okay. Wait, so how much total? Sorry?
So for the first one, it's 28. It's 30 radiant damage for the first one,
Okay.
and then for the second hit, it's 28 radiant damage.
Wait, is it all radiant, or isn't it your sword damage plus an additional?
Oh, my
radiant?
sword! I guess it's all radiant.
Is it? That's what I'm asking, because normally there's part of it slashing, part of it's radiant.
Let me see. I have that. My sword is a holy weapon. Let's see. Does it do radiant damage? Oh no, it's only slashing damage. But it's
Okay.
still 30 and 28. So
Okay.
But the radiant will be
it's-
double, so how much of it is radiant?
okay. So I'm gonna 30 for the first one is so out of the 36, the 30 is
Okay.
radiant. So that's 60. And so the
Okay.
second one, 28 is the radiant. So that's 56.
Oh boy. Okay. So let me look at this map.
It's
the
a
first
total of
one-
130.
The first one that you attacked is
Yeah.
now in red health territory, and the second one you attacked expires almost immediately.
Right as her sword cuts through and she slides past them, she's still looking forward as the first one like screams, and right at his scream, the other one just kind of boils up and explodes in holy
Oh, yeah.
in red holy light.
Vampire skin, hair, and flesh gets all around, nearly covering yourself.
After that, she just stands up, even though she's feeling that radiant energy burning her. She just looks at the one that dodged and goes, "Never look down on a warthorn."
Nice.
So, with that being said, we got Fia up with the lesser vampires on deck.
How many lesser vampires are left?
There are
4
three.
total.
But one just expired, so let me take care of that.
Oh, I see 5 on my screen, but that's
5?
whatever.
5,
Yeah, there's one
But
down
but
in
one
the
of them
red.
just died, so there's 4 total. There's
Oh,
one
yeah,
right
yeah,
next
yeah,
to me,
yeah.
one back where Zaphreal was, and then 2 near Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
I
got
can't
you.
target it because of the circle, goddammit.
We're good.
I accidentally moved the circle at some point. Sorry, guys.
Thanks. No. Yeah, my computer's being weird with all this shit. Okay, so yeah, Thea, you're up.
Are any of the, from what I can see, none of them are by me, right?
No,
No.
the closest ones are like 15 feet away, I think.
Yeah, when Throg made the comment to get to safety, he did it after you wouldn't take any more opportunity attacks.
Okay. I'm just gonna cast Fly, just in case.
Okay.
Okay, so I just am now flying. I just really want to be high enough to be out of the vampire's range.
Yeah, you can definitely fly high enough where you are definitely out of danger, for sure.
And,
In fact, because of how close you are to the pool and Quentin's recent success, when you cast flight, from your hands and legs shed a wreath of flames that embodied a symbol of the phoenix that's carved into the wall 30 feet behind you.
Firehawk.
So now I have transformed to the phoenix. And I'm just gonna, I can't tell where everybody is at because I can't look at everything at once, I don't think, but I'm just gonna go towards the area where the most of the vampires are at. I think that's kind of close to where I already am.
Okay.
But just so like on my next turn, maybe I can hit one of them, or two of them if they're close.
Yeah, depending on your spell range, you're within 20 feet of 2 of them, 30 feet of one, and the last one's about 80 feet away.
You know, I'll just stay then because a lot of my spell range is 150, so I'll be
You
good.
can hit anything.
Perfect. Well, she used her action to cast fly, so.
Right.
I'm just doing that for future reference. I mean, everybody can move by the
Gotcha.
time my next turn is, but, you know, just setting myself up for success.
All right, Fia, getting herself to a point of safety, will lead to the rest of the lesser vampires to attack. So, let's see here. The two at the top will go for Cassandra, and they will position themselves in such a way to give themselves a flanking bonus. And Cursebringer Mhox will get harried, and this vampire will use its action to dash to get up right behind Mhox to give that other vampire advantage as well.
Zaphreal puts his hand up into the air and like pulls down as the light shines brighter, making all of those attacks neutral.
Okay, here we go.
Hell yeah, that was cool.
So Mhox, I'll do you first. Unarmed strike at advantage. Oh, which is neutral, so that's going to be a 14 to hit.
14 misses.
Okay, the bite. The bite's going to be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's going to be a total of 24 points of necrotic, reduced to 12. Cassandra, you're getting 2 dice on you, both at advantage because of flanking.
Neutral due to the light.
Oh, fuck, you're right. So that's actually going to be a 16 on an unarmed strike.
Nope.
Which misses. Bite is going to be... That misses. The next vampire. That misses. Unarmed strike. Bite. Oh, 24 for the bite.
She basically, like, as they both, like, rush her, she gets in a stance and deflects all 3 attacks, but it opened her shoulder to a bite.
Right as you, they notice that opening, you will take 28 points of damage, reduced to 14.
Yeah.
Oh, and then reduce again to 7. I think that's.
You have
No, just the one reduced because the potion's going.
Oh, okay, so just 14 then.
Yep.
Okay, am I missing any lessers?
No, there's just the 4.
No, yeah. Okay, so, after lessers, we have Zaph and then Endless on deck.
Zaph is going to assess the situation using his mind's eye and immediately runs to Mhox.
Okay.
He's going to run up right next to, right behind to get that juicy advantage. Zaphreal just says, "Sorry, Mhox, it took so long." And he's just going to sprint up and say, "Lightning Needle Lance!"
Oh,
I'm just-
attack.
He's just going to go into a spiral and hit 2 attacks as he comes in.
Okay, go for it. Roll for your attacks at advantage.
That's 2 33s for the first one.
Yeah.
And a 21.
Please roll for damage.
How healthy is this guy?
I mean, he has a good chunk of health left. If you can really do a lot of damage,
Yeah.
you can probably kill him.
I'm going to use my. Hold on, sorry. Let me just see it. As my lightning needle lance goes off, I channel the power of Cord within my strike. I use my cleric channel divinity to maximize the lightning damage.
Of course.
Hell yeah.
Zaphreal's signature.
Okay. Okay, so that is going to be 20 piercing damage,
Okay.
13 lightning damage,
Okay.
plus 20. So that is
God damn.
43 points of damage.
Right as you start spiraling through the air, like the needle that you are trying to manifest your form in, you zip like lightning, striking at least twice on this vampire. As you get done rotating and stand up, you see that the vampire is now like on your weapon as he's sort of hissing. As he slides down another 4 inches or so, dead.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to again point my lance up with the decaying corpse of the vampire to shoot another ray of light up to Fia, using another healing word.
Oh, damn. Okay.
If
Cool.
she's shining.
Fia, that's +5.
Okay.
Oh, she's AFK.
She didn't hear you.
That's it for my turn.
Okay, Zaph. After. Hold on, let me remove this guy.
It's done, DM.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so Zaph, that's done. Endless is on up with Mhox on deck.
Okay, so, one second, get off of there. Okay, so using, the haste, English is going to zoom, and, Xehtom is going to zoom right with him. But as he gets
Okay.
up there, son of a, god damn, that, those fucking circles.
Yeah, they've been causing me a lot of trouble.
We can remove them. We can just assume
No,
that the whole battlefield is covered.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, because you are 100% right.
I think that hue in the middle I love.
But like just for like some for some character flair, like Engless is like currently sitting at 6 health. So like as he zooms up there, Cassandra, you see that like he gives you this look of like, yeah, he's in pain, but like what's going through his mind is he's giving you that look of like, just call me Angel.
Oh, dude, you're getting an 80s music montage as you run up?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I'm about it.
Cassandra, it's like this moment that you realize that English is 100% a golden retriever boyfriend.
Like looks at you like with a half smirk and her eye like twitching from the pain as her skin's all flaking off.
Yeah, because you're also in the daylight.
Yeah. English is gonna use Cure Wounds on himself. And he's doing it like very provocatively as he's just like touching his body.
Pull a crotch grab sort of like thing.
Yeah, 110%. So he's gonna heal at least 19. So woohoo for that.
Okay, good.
And then he's gonna use his hasted action to attack that lesser vampire.
Okay.
Beat the shit out of him.
That is going to be a 29 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Awesome.
Awesomes are awesome.
19 plus 18. That would be 37 points of damage.
Okay, that's a solid hit. Let me see which one. Okay, all right.
Is he still standing?
Yeah, and in fact, this guy could probably take another meaty blow or two.
Okay, Xehtom is going to attack him.
Okay.
So that is first one, second one. 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. Sometimes doing the animal companions is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1d8 plus 3. So the first one's just going to be 6 points.
Okay.
Of biting damage. And then, god damn it, some of it, I wish I knew where my real dice were. Okay, that one misses. And net 20 for Xehtom.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see it. That's the second nat 20 for Xehtom tonight.
Go Xehtom.
At least he showed up.
That would be
Straight up roast the party.
13 points of damage for Xehtom.
Okay.
To be fair, Thrak hit one as well.
The vampire the lesser that you're attacking is now on red health, but higher red health.
Okay, that is no, maybe.
Possibly.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to that one.
Okay, all right.
And then that'll be it.
Okay, Mhox, you're up with Grog on deck.
Mhox looking at Zaphreal. No worries. I was bred to fight these. As he like does a backward stab at this trident as he changes his attack stance to focus on that one now.
Yeah, and and obviously the flavor of the tongue is cheeky, but the form is impeccable. You can understand why he has been titled Cursebringer.
That's a 15 for the first one.
Oh, I'm sorry, that misses. Wait,
but a 20...
was that at advantage?
Oh no,
Oh wait, no, it's not flanking. My bad.
Okay, so you do that whole background. The guy's like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, that's not flanking. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. The second one's a 23 though.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
That's 14 piercing with an additional 2 radiant damage. And then We'll throw in another of the blood fury tattoo charges. So we'll take an additional 17 halves, so 8 necrotic. But I get the hill for the full 17.
And that enough is just barely enough to get him inspired. So right as you would start absorbing the life force energy from this undead creature, as it begins to suck the last morsels out, the vampire begins to and he tries to reach out for your neck, but turns to ash immediately afterwards.
Oh yeah. It's one of those, like, the first one, he, like, kind of jabs not looking, but it puts the vampire off balance, so then when he follows up with the uppercut, it, like, pins him into the chest, and then it, like, he's got, like, that volcanic sort of, where you can see, like, the cracks spreading out from where the trident as he turns to ash.
Yes. Cool. Alright, Throg, you're up with Cassandra on deck, and there are currently 2 vampires left.
Okay, he's going to attack the one closest to him first, recklessly.
Motherfuckers just fucking flinging balls left and right.
You know it. I like to fling balls. What can I say?
Wow.
And this would be just a crazy looking battlefield with how Tuck described it, and then you just got this spike ball flying multiple directions.
That's 32 damage. Actually, no, 40 damage on the first one.
Colin's like, what? Nothing.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the chat, my bad.
That's fine. It was 40 damage on the first attack.
Oh my god!
That should be dead. He's already dead!
That was... so, as you throw the cannonball, it immediately takes off the head of this vampire, and it sends him in a back spiral. But before he can roll around completely a second time, turns to ash.
Nice. And then my second attack, 34 to hit, will be for that last vampire.
Yeah, that hits.
Andrew's like ducking from the ground as the big ass ball just goes flying.
And that's 32 damage in total.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so right as you nail this vampire, it tries to dodge, but unfortunately dodges into the attack and gets flung back a couple of feet and nearly collapses, and you can see the parts of his ears and fingertips starting to turn to ash. This guy is on death's door.
And that's the end of his turn. He'll stay right there.
Okay, Cassandra, you're up with Thea on deck.
Does 16 hit?
16 misses.
She splashes for the first hit, but then she's gonna go for her second hit.
Okay.
It misses.
Oh no, Cassandra!
Third hit.
Attack?
No, they all miss as she's like on fire, like as she's swinging like rapidly while she's like literally on fire from the
I'll say
sun.
this. We didn't. I'll say memories of how Sebastian contributed to your torment is playing through your mind, and even though with his expiration, you're still caught up in the heat of the moment and not maintaining a certain amount of focus and able to. Like,
does it help that her skin's starting to fucking flake off because she's getting roasted now?
She's like angrily screaming with every swing right now.
For sure.
She's lost all composure.
Cassandra, Fia, as you are flying up above, exuding this phoenix-like flame form, now that your pool is starting to fill, that flame inside only grows and grows. What would you like to do?
Light him up, you're on fire.
I mean, this may not 100% go with the theme here, but fire shields can also be used. I don't know. It's a stretch, DM. Flames provide you with a warm shield or a chill. Chill shield grants you resistant to fire damage. So if I were to cast this as a chill shield on Cassandra, would this help her with the fiery damage, the sunlight damage?
Not exactly. I can respect your way of thinking. However, as you're starting to contemplate what it is that you should do as you're looking at Cassandra miss so much, that lesser vampire is extremely low, and you have a inkling that you may have the strength inside you to finish this.
And then Zap can drop the daylight spell after that.
Hey, we'll turn it off. We'll turn it off.
Okay, so I just have to do math. I want to cast Scorching Ray, but I want to cast it at a high enough level that everybody can get, all the vampires can get 2 rays.
No,
There's only one.
vampire left.
Oh, I thought there was 3 left.
Give
Sorry,
up.
I must have not checked the map recently.
Yeah, the other 2 just died in the last 2 turns, so.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm just gonna use the Scorching Ray on the one guy.
Okay, go ahead and roll 3 spell attacks.
The phoenix from the sky lets loose a barrage of fire.
Hell yeah.
Nat 20.
Absolutely.
For a total
Yeah.
The
of
dice tell a story.
Fuck yeah, poetic.
Tell a fucking story.
33.
Oh yeah.
Right as you start to send out these scorching rays, a caw echoes throughout the temple in such a profound way that everybody in this moment stops at exactly what you're doing to witness what's in front of you. At which point, you start to hear Quentin say, "I think I figured it out!" As he starts to strengthen whatever magic it is that he's applying. The flow from the rose starts to increase dramatically as it starts pooling back down into the ground below. Your scorching rays engulf and swell in power as they boom. Not even getting enough time to see the vampiric body turn to ash. There is nothing left as your attack straight true.
Seeing that enemy just die, Cassandra in like a flash because of the fire, she like runs and slams herself into one of the darkest corners in the room.
English is going to like haste over there real quickly and cast Cure Wounds at the 3rd level on her.
Give me 1 second. I just need to pee. We'll come back. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
You're good.
In fact, I know it's getting late. We're going to go for a little bit longer because of what we agreed on before.
Yes.
Do you want to guys take like a quick 10 minutes and so everybody can do their own thing for a second?
Yeah, I can let out my dogs.
Okay, cool. We will meet back at 11:34. So I'm gonna bring it back in.
Bring it back in.
Let's see here. So, hold on. Okay. Before I get into some RP sense, Quentin at this point, despite the combat being over, is sweating profusely, and the intensity that he's projecting into this well has not subsided since he realized how to reverse engineer it. So while Quentin is working on this fountain, I'd like to give you guys some loot from the vampires.
Ooh, loot.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so on Sebastian's body, there is 950 platinum.
Ooh.
Collectively, from all of the lesser vampires, there is 250 gold.
Okay, so
Okay.
I need my calculator.
Oh, I'm giving Zaphreal's.
That's right. That's right.
I was about to say, I think that's like 9,000 something gold. something around there.
How much gold?
250.
Is that each or
No,
total?
250 from all of the lessers.
So total for every
Yeah,
lesson.
total.
Okay.
Damn.
It's like 150 something plat each.
And 1 plat's 10 gold. I like the music.
This is one of my favorite ones.
Oh, I guess we could have switched over to.
Oh, you're good. I kind of like. I'm fine with it like this.
You got some PTO? You want to take advantage?
Yeah, I'm kind of like I'm enjoying not having it right now. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. I'll take it next time.
All right, so Zaphreal, do you have a total for us?
Yes. Currently, the party fund is at 2,155 gold and 950 platinum.
Okay. So, with that also being said, there are 2 +1 daggers. Not that anybody has to use them, but that's what you find. 2 +1 daggers, and 3 rings of protection.
Ooh, I definitely think Fia should get one of those.
Give her one. It's not even.
Yeah,
It's just like
Fia
place it
needs
on her
that bump in
finger.
AC.
I would definitely like one.
Okay, yeah, because
Save.
it gives a buff to AC and your saves, I believe.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's a
that's-
+1 to AC and saves.
That is Fia, Mhox, and Cassandra. That you're each taking a ring of protection.
Oh, I was
Go
going to
for
say
it.
endless, but
Oh, Fia,
English
Endless,
has got a
and-
pretty high high AC.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Mhox could probably use the AC bump because you were getting
Yeah.
hit a lot tonight.
yeah.
It's also saves too.
collectively,
You
I
gotta
was
think
only-
it's good for saves.
I ended up only 20 health less than my max health by the end of the fight.
Okay,
but
well, I
my-
guess you're right.
My AC is 18 unless I'm hasted, then it's a 20.
Yeah,
You-
when we go off an AC, Mox is probably one of the weaker ones as far as AC goes.
Oh no, the Mhox needs it.
Yeah.
Zaphreal,
So give it.
Zaphreal has a lower AC, but that's going to change relatively soon.
Yeah. So I say give it to Mox. English doesn't
Okay.
want it.
So
Yeah.
Fia, Mhox, Cassandra, +1
Mox,
AC.
Fia, and
Mhm.
Cassandra.
So is that all I do is add 1 to my AC, or do I need to like add something to
You go
my
to
inventory?
go to add items and then add range of protection, and it will automatically add it to your AC.
You have to.
Yeah, once you
attune to
tune it.
first.
Yeah, but it adds a 1 to your AC and a 1 to all saving throws. Once you tune it, it'll automatically update it.
DM,
don't
do
have
we
to
need to
change
do anything
nothing.
to attune, or are we good to go ahead and just mark it as attune?
Just assume that you can attune to it. We're gonna potentially spend some time in here. Just give me 1 second.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna help my wife.
You're good.
So Zaphreal is one of the lower ACs right now, but like I don't want to use one of my attunement slots on a range of protection.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'd say Throg's probably the highest still. He's at 21, and then with his shield, if I have up to 3 people within my vicinity, I get a +3 to AC. So for each person, I get a plus to that.
With Zaphreal eventually getting rid of barbarian levels, he'll be able to wear full plate.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck yeah.
Nice. Yeah, and another level, I'll be able to bump it to 25, I think.
Oh, did you find that item by the way, Doc? The shift?
Just making sure that I got the correct one. It lets me change my appearance to what I have deemed it to be.
Cloth, yeah. So it could be a toga, it could be a tabard, it could be a full outfit. It's just cloth, basically.
Do we want to have the daggers?
Your
just
toga
use-
over your armor.
He wears a toga right now. He doesn't.
Well,
wear
that's why she made you, because she made it into a toga. So its default is toga.
Zaphreal walking around all half naked.
That's what he already does, dude.
For the +1 daggers, do we want to just throw that in the party fund to
I
sell
think-
at a later date?
Yeah, I was about to say.
I put them in the party fund, and I think we're just vendoring those.
Easily.
By the way, I'm looking at Fia's character sheet, and she's missing an item Raiden gave her.
Oh, the Pearl of Sending, or what was it?
Oh wait, never mind. She has it. The Cloak of Protection.
I
Raiden
actually
gave her
just
that.
added that. I just
Oh
added the
well,
cloak of protection on accident.
Raiden made you a Cloak of Protection. I was wondering why you didn't have it on. I was kind of
I'm
heartbroken. I was like,
terrible
"Where's my
about
gift?"
adding. Guys, I'm so
Hey.
bad adding stuff. I don't level up. Like I'll be like 2 or 3 levels behind you guys.
No,
I'm
I
so bad.
literally during the fight went back and like pulled out my old tome from Raiden because I had my own notebook for him, and I scrolled through and I was like, "Wait, where the fuck is her item?" I was like, "I gifted you an item. Did you sell it?" I was gonna be like a little upset.
I
Fucking
totally forgot
Raiden.
about that, not gonna lie.
I was like, "Yeah, I made her
Well,
a
it
Cloak
hasn't
of
been
Protection
relevant.
that gave her advantage on concentration checks."
Normally
I
she's in the
remember that
backlight and
too.
nothing ever hits her.
That's true. Okay, so as everybody, oh, there's one more item of loot, and it's being adorned by Sebastian, and it's a cloak. What's it called?
Invisibility.
No.
Sexiness.
Oh,
Shit.
Lord.
It's
Cloak
the
of
same
Memory.
ability. Fucking. God damn it! What's it? Displacement. Cloak of displacement.
Yeah,
There
lets
we go.
you Misty Step or something, right?
No. It allows.
Is it like the
Basically-
Displacer Beast ability?
Yeah. Like if someone attacks you, they have disadvantage.
Oh.
But when you get hit, the effect stops until the next round.
I think that's given to Fia too. Yeah, so Fia, just add Cloak of Displacement to your inventory.
Okay. I know we're getting later. There's just a couple more things I want to throw in here real quick before we sign off for the night. So,
Throw him, DM.
as you guys begin to finish your looting and counting up all the riches that you have, Quentin works tirelessly trying to fill this pool, which at this point has probably gained 15% more volume. It's still quite low, less than a quarter full, but it is filling. What would you guys like to do?
Zaphreal immediately puts his lance, like shoves it into the ground, and he walks up to the pool and just goes into a deep prayer. He's going to look up at Quentin and cast Enhance ability to give him the owl's wisdom.
And as you cast Enhance ability, you can see him look up, and a look of humbleness comes across his eyes because just a couple days prior, he was doubting your guys' ability to protect Fia, but through this experience has been proven wrong, especially from Throg. So as he looks to you,
Bitch.
he... God damn it. But as he looks to you, he nods, and right as the Cord's divine magic affects him, you can see his eyes open once more, now with that green pale light shining from the eyes, and the tops of the antler peaks now, almost creating a little bit of a soul fire on each antler tip. So, we
DM.
will touch. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna ask: Are the tubes going into the liquid still sucking up?
Upon
Good question.
closer examination, but I'll kind of coast off the initial check that you made when you examined this before the fight. But with that knowledge combined with what you can observe with your eye, whatever amount of suction from the pool you surmise is lesser than the amount that Quentin is able to pull out.
DM, what I would like to do is use Aether Walk to reach in and rip the tubes off to prevent it from sucking up anymore.
Ooh.
Oh!
That's smart.
Yeah, I was just gonna destroy the machine outright.
Well, Throg, you
Hold
weren't
on.
here for it, but last time we attacked Machine, it hurt, or at least Fia felt pain. So we're trying to undo it without necessarily.
Mm.
Destroying.
Yes.
Okay, so Mox, I'm going to give you this opportunity to tell me what check you want to make. You just have to make it work for the circumstance. I'll take anything if you can justify it.
I think the
I'll
one
give
that
you
makes
a +2 because of your Aether Walk.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think realistically the one that makes sense to me is athletics or just a straight strength check because he's just trying to rip out the tubes from the device.
Okay, so go ahead and roll an athletics check for me, please, with a +2.
That's a 24.
As you reach out, the two tiny probisci, as they go down into the pool, you grab both at the same time, and though your strength is mighty, it's not enough to bend both. So instead, you focus your grip onto just one, and in just a few seconds, you're able to bend it up in just a manner to tink the line.
Perfect. I am going to take 1d10 of force damage because
of the cage.
Because of the cage, I effectively ended my turn inside an object, so it forces my arm out after that.
Okay, I'll say because of this effort,
and that's 6 force damage.
The progress, the damage is negligible at this point, but like we'll say that because of the your actions, Quentin will have a much easier time restoring the pool now that he's not fighting as much resistance from the suction.
Zaphreal is gonna run up to Fia. And he's gonna cast Healing Hands as a racial ability, and Fia,
Okay.
you get 16 HP back. As Zaphreal just kind of kneels before you. I'm proud of you. Good job.
Thank you, Zaphreal. I really appreciate you looking out for me.
I wish I could have been there sooner, but I'm glad you're here.
At which point, is there anybody? Actually, you know what? If everyone rolls, that's fine. But for those who you think are interested, please make a perception check. Now that the tension has lowered in the space, you can now take a better look of your surroundings. And for those who are curious, go ahead and roll a perception check.
Zaphreal rolls an 11, but he's more focused on making sure that the party is getting healed up.
Okay.
Mox rolled a 9, but it's also his attempt to kink up the machine kind of took most of his focus.
Okay. Is anyone else curious that rolled?
I rolled a nat 1.
Fia, what the fuck is going on with you tonight?
Fia is on like 6 HP.
Everything sucks.
Oh no!
They literally been stealing her power.
That's true. Yeah.
17.
Rolled a 21.
Okay, and what about you, Cass?
Cass is still kind of hiding in the dark. As she's like peeking around the corner, she rolled a 24.
Okay, I will say that Throg, Endless, and Cassandra notice this. Cassandra, you will have to move about the room to get the same sort of perspective that I'm describing because it's not totally viewable in the corner that you're at. However, as you guys look around the room, in almost a spherical sort of manner, you can see, just like in the hallway before you, there are stone pictographs essentially carved into the wall that sort of depict a certain time that the Phoenix came to a point in time at which it was necessary, and then life prevailed afterwards. This is a little bit different, though. In this room, originating at the impression of the Phoenix that's in the furthest part of the chapel in the middle of the wall, starting from there, is I'll give a crude description. You all see 4 different emblems. You see a swirl that is depicted and carved with sort of energy around it. You see a large triangle. You see something that also is very reminiscent of a what would be considered a tree. And the 4th symbol very iconically looking like a flame. However, in the next panel, you'll notice that a handful of beings visit these 4 entities. And immediately, all 3 of you recognize that 2 of them, one is depicted with light rays coming off of it, carved into the wall, and the other being described with a set of antlers. In the next couple of panels, you see that there seems to be some sort of agreement between these 2 parties. And after which time goes on, life itself starts to sprout from the influence of these new beings to this world. Over time, though, the 4 entities that were first met when, when first met on this plane of existence, seem to be troubled. And the next following of panels depicts a lot of violence and war and death as what you can only imagine are elemental spirits being combated with what look to be humanoid forms. Eventually, it seems that these elements were sealed away, these entities. And the final panel after that seems to be in the most detail it can be, just like carved in, is a humanoid shape, but distinct from all the other humanoid shapes depicted so far in these carvings around the mural in this wall. This carving distinctly looks human, and it is depicted flying up into the sky.
Interesting.
A cool spot.
Yeah, Throg's brain is not getting any of this. So
Yeah, like
his
for
character
sure.
is just like cool, looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The implications of this. Do you think that there are others like you? That maybe
I was wondering the same thing, like what the swirl, triangle, tree, and flame mean. Like, the flame obviously, well, no, maybe I shouldn't say obviously, but could relate to Pelore and Fia. The tree, like Troxy, Quentin, and Melora. But what's a swirl and a triangle?
it seems that there may be others like you two. And maybe this is assumption, but based off of what we've found so far, that your inner fire has been affected by this shrine. That Troxy's entire lineage up to this point has been to protect the earth. Who's to say that those protecting that of the water and of the air are not also in danger. We must do something. Even if this is a false pretense, it does give the potential hint that there's more to come.
I agree.
Go for it, Mox.
I'm not as familiar with the higher level gods as I should be, but if I'm not mistaken, Cord is also one of the ones typically associated with the same sort of level as Pelore and Pelore. We don't know what these other two symbols mean, but I'm inclined to believe one of these is likely Cord. Maybe the air spirit.
It's at this point, if anybody is proficient in history or religion, you may make a skill check. Just let me know what you're rolling.
No.
Yep, that's what I'm good at. I'm good at both of those. For the context of the question that is being asked, I will go religion.
Okay.
I went history.
22
Okay.
religion for Mox.
Dude, my rolls.
13 history.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Mox. Here we go, baby. Mox. Like I described before, one of the first panels that follows after the Phoenix mural impressed into the wall are the four symbols like I mentioned. The large triangle, a tree-like shape, a swirl with crackling sort of carved energy, and a flame. The following piece depicts a certain amount of individuals arriving to this world, more or less interacting with these entities. And the new arrivals are not necessarily discernible except for two that stick out. One of the figures depicted in this arrival seems to be giving the impression of light being cast, and the other individual being carved with what looks to be a set of simple antlers that come from the top of the head. And specifically with your religion check here, the individuals that came to this world seem to be correlating with what you seem to associate with Pelore and Melora. So whatever these four entities are they are not related to Pelore or Melora, and in fact are their own separate things.
I apologize as I take a better look here. The four symbols that start this out seem to be something separate. If you look at these two that seem to be going towards the symbols, it looks like a likelihood of a match for Pelore and Melora here based off of their aesthetic. So it seems to be the gods that we know likely interacted with these four symbols or entities as they began creating the world.
Now, I don't think that you were completely off with your initial statement, Mox. Though that may be the case, I don't think we've completely ruled out the idea that there could be more others like Thea and like Quentin out there.
Indeed.
And the idea that Pelore could be involved in such event. I happen to have very strong connections with the Temple of Pelore in Europe.
This is good. It seems likely the text that we caught in the Magi Circle before we left showed that several gods employed avatars onto this plane of existence as a way to interact. So it would be surprising that there are more of them. What would be concerning is if any of the gods that we don't align with have also deployed avatars to this plane of existence.
As hard as that is to take down, I agree. It may be short-sighted to assume that only the 4 elements that are shown here are represented.
Yeah, I mean, well, think about just Ambrosia and what just happened. Like, there's obviously other characters that are, influencing that aren't depicted here.
Rod, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I want to hear it, Throg. Lay it on us.
Yeah, I mean, clearly there's elements at work in the shadow and the light, and good and bad, as there's always been. And the trees and the air are part of that cycle, and life and birth, and yeah, totally. There's some evil god shenanigans going on. I think it's totally has to do with hell or something. That's just my opinion.
I want to ask you, Throg, before Sebastian fell to you and Cassandra, he referred to you as an abomination, meaning that they must not know about the Graveborn yet, right?
I would guess that not many do. I feel like most of the world still knows the abominations, but not Graveborn.
I guess what I'm trying to get at here, Throg, is whatever they were doing here, they must know something further. I know we weren't in a position to spare any of the lives here, but we're missing a very large piece of this puzzle.
Or at the very least,
it's unnerving to know that they didn't know about a previous threat that was larger than they were.
Yeah, maybe they've been here for a good while since they don't know the Graveborns existed or something, but I don't know, honestly. I have no clue. I'm just glad I'm not the only one that's confused as fuck. So.
Go ahead.
Or at the very least, they view Radagast's approach to the undead as an abomination versus their approach to the undead.
I see.
Cassandra says, while hiding in the shadows, her bright blue eyes, like the only, like kind of like a wolf in the woods kind of look, of blue. She goes, and if Ambrosia, he might be attacking the other ones now as we speak, if there is another one. And for vampires to see some form of undead as an abomination, that's a little weird, no?
Hypocritical for sure. I mean, they're abominations to holy people, so.
Maybe it's the magic. Maybe.
While Cassandra's talking, I'm gonna pull out a blanket from my pack and just give it to her to cover up, so she can walk out.
I'll say, by the time you guys get done looting, counting all the gold and platinum, attuning to your your items, and looking at all these carvings, for the sake of convenience, the daylight spell both of them are now out.
Oh, it's gone, but she's had enough light right now that she's kind of surviving the darkness, watching fine.
What if we're reading too far into the situation? I mean, these are gods. Just because Pelore and I don't know the other one. Just because they had the phoenix and the earth thing doesn't mean they can't also have the water and the sky thing. What if they, Somebody please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
Where we're at currently The Standing Bear has always stood for the neutrality of this realm. And if parts of that are being disrupted, we need to take action. And thus-
Agreed. Very highly agreed.
I could have Richard and few of my recruits. Wait, did my school get recruits or is it still building?
I mean, it's a slow process, but it's projecting.
It's
I
a
can have-
singular tent.
He's stupid. I got golems that I've been building it with Richard. I could have some of my resources protect the shrine in the meantime.
I could also see if the Order of the Seraphim Knights would be down to assist.
I think the follow-up is that we need to find the other shrines.
I agree.
If the
Well, protect
vampires,
them.
yes, if they have started to siphon off the power of Pelore, who's to say they haven't started siphoning off other temples and their gods?
Exactly.
So maybe we should go to the one that belongs to Justin. Justin, right?
What's a Justin?
Melora?
Sure, Melora. I was talking about the guy with the antlers, but
Quentin?
Quentin.
Quentin, yes, yeah, totally. It
That's
just
where you got
based.
Justin.
It just based on me. I don't know. You just look like a Justin. Sorry.
Yes,
Also-
Quentin, in theory, would be the embodiment of Melora.
Yeah, let's go to that temple and do things.
Quentin,
At which point, you all look over as Zaphreal starts to address Quentin directly, and at this point, you can see some of his eyes, start to independently roll back into the skull, as his mouth now drops to a gape, as his hands are barely able to stand. At which point he nearly collapses down to one knee, but catches himself. At which point the sort of tornado-like funnel from the rose down into the pool subsists. The pool now itself is about halfway full, and Quentin looks up at you all, extremely exhausted. I can't do this alone. I need my grove to handle this. I have more to take care of than just this.
you've done enough.
At which
Zaphreal will
point
go
he
to pick
falls
him up.
over.
Zaphreal will rush up and just shoulder carry him.
Yeah, as he's about to collapse, with your lightning light speed, you're able to catch him in just enough time to shoulder him. As Zaphreal turns to face the rest of the party, the camera will start to do a wide pan. Everyone will notice the several amounts of different ash piles that scattered this temple floor. With a half-full pool of golden light liquid water flowing and sitting elegantly still. The camera will pull slowly out of the temple, and a warm sensation will be felt by the party as a whole. You feel like the sun itself shines upon you in this moment, and everybody will be rewarded by Pelore at the end of the session here, as everyone will get a fate point.
You were gonna say level up.
Yes, we're also leveling up at the end of the Phoenix arc.
Oh, at the end of things are okay.
Oh.
Hey,
And with
fate-
that,
No, I
That's
mean,
the wrap of it.
everyone, yes, we're leveling up. Yes. Level
Oh.
up.
Yay!
we get a fate point and we're leveling up.
Yes, sure. I mean, the level up is not tied to Pelore. That's outside the game.
and
So,
with that wraps up 2024 year of our
that,
DEV,
yeah,
guys.
that wraps up the 2024 year, that's for sure, dude. Fuck yeah.
So